comes up in your feed, click the 3 dots and say, I don't want to see things like this. I don't want to see things like this.
Story, and she's the sandwich girl.
You're going to just be like my dog Astro when I leave for work. He's sitting in the crate with his dick out, boner. Why do you have a boner?
Hey! Whoa!
And do you know you
Get
can...
rid of the distractions.
This is the account where she's like in her... She's not making sandwiches. I need to unfollow this one.
The other day, I refreshed my algorithm. Have you all ever done that?
You guys are religious boys. You should
do
know.
Yeah, I was looking in the settings, and it said refresh your algorithm, something like that.
Oh my
like,
God, I can't
that
do
sounds
that.
like a trap.
I was ready for a new start, man.
That's a trap.
I was ready for a new start. I was seeing way too much of the same things.
Well, they find out you're a dude, and like I don't follow. I guess I followed that chick, but I don't follow many things like that. I follow mainly glass accounts, but it still shows me memes and stuff because I share so many.
You know,
memes.
I felt the same way. I was like, "There's no way I'm liking a bunch of model pics. All I get is model pics."
I don't like any model pics, but I do like Shrek having sex with Lightning McQueen here. Look, Mike. This is on my feed. It's Shrek having sex with Lightning McQueen.
That exhaust pipe's hot, boy.
See, this is on my glass account.
But it's not
feed.
that.
But it's only there because it knows I want to share this with my friends. It knows I want to click that share button and say, "Hey, look."
Yeah. Like the Shane Gillis picture I put in the group chat.
So many people sent me that, dude. So funny.
What's her name again? Bella Ramsey?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah, why isn't she hotter?
Yeah, Bella Ramsey's a hot name. She should be looking hot. She should look as hot as her name sounds. Bella Ramsey? That's a hot chick.
My Twitter just takes screenshots from that new season of that show and makes it look like woke and gay and shows me it and says, "Don't watch this show."
Which one? Oh, Last of Us?
Yes, thank God.
Yeah, it's been pretty woke and pretty gay. It is super gay. Yeah,
You've been watching it?
I have. It's not my favorite show, but I'm still watching it.
Yeah, I've not been watching any shows. No shows.
No shows?
No shows.
On purpose or just not watching right now?
I don't want to watch shows.
That's good. Yeah, I wish I watched less content too. Just trying to kind of purge your brain a little bit.
Well, no, I just hate that it's like, okay,
Now,
there's 9 hours
Yeah.
of content, and you're like, it's over. See you in 3 years.
yeah.
With 9 more hours, and it's still not going to be over. And you're like,
Yeah.
I
hate that too.
I'd rather just watch TV for an hour and a half and then it be over.
And that is why I'm so glad you put me onto the White Lotus, because that is a perfect show. Because, yeah, it's not over, but it's over. You got all the closure you needed. For that season, you're done.
That's why I like that shit.
I love that show. It made you feel good because you got the closure every single
There's
season.
no cliffhanger except for that. What's that black lady going to do with that money? And you're like, I can wait. Find out about that.
Is that the most recent one?
Yeah, the black lady's.
Yeah.
She's like the only one that's going through every season now.
Yeah. What's the other guy? Uncle Rico and her. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's them together. What are you doing, Mike?
I just watched the Amaranth video. What a dumb bitch.
Oh, I didn't mean for you to watch that right now.
What?
It just happened to be the red dot on my phone, so that's
video?
what I had to watch.
What's Amaranth?
You don't know what, dude? We were talking about thoughts, and you don't know who Amaranth is. Good.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Good.
Another thing where you just say, "Show me none of this, internet." 3 dots. Show me none of this. Show me none of this. Show me less of this. Show me less of this.
I didn't watch the end of that. What happens at the end? Does she leave or something?
He doesn't even do anything. He comes up and he's like, "Shut up, bitch. Quit telling
She's
a million people that I'm a bad guy."
She probably should shut up.
Seems like it. And then someone commented, the thing I was watching was the comment that said, "moments before." And it was her like away from the house, outside on the balcony or something, crying about something and screaming. Seems like just a awful time. And to be having your relationship streamed is probably bad. And
I'm just going to show Kevin who Amaranth is. I'm not going to search her on my Instagram though.
how did she have her first? How did she have her humble beginnings?
Twitch.
All right.
She was a Twitch
redhead,
streamer.
huh?
She's a pussy shower.
Yeah, she used to be just a Twitch streamer. She was really big on Twitch, playing video games with her tits out before. She was a pioneer playing video games with her tits out.
Yeah, so that means like she's in a little box.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was like, how do you see the tits while she's playing video games?
But then it eventually just turned into her just standing there, like dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
And
now she's diddling herself.
yeah, then it was like a hot tub stream, and they had to make it was a whole big thing on Twitch.
It's called a slippery slope.
I get it now. It's fake.
There was a whole big thing on Twitch for a while about kids getting on there and jerking off and to these girls in like hot tubs and
Twitch
stuff.
had to change their tune.
Yeah, Twitch had to like make a whole separate section for
adult content.
Yeah, well, it's not adult content if you ask them.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
hot
by
tub.
today's standards, it's
Yes.
not adult. It's just a bunch of cleavage.
By today's standards,
Yeah.
but it's adult fucking content.
Yeah.
But then these girls, they go on there.
You can't masturbate to something less than full penetration.
They
right?
go in there and they don't get naked, but they have an OnlyFans where they charge like $50, whatever. You can see them naked, and they make a lots of money.
I bet.
And then this girl she apparently gave up some black guy a hand job, and her husband found out, and no, was man. But it's like, dude, you married a prostitute.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah, come on, guys. Where's your standards?
And she's like, you used to make me go on Tinder dates.
Huh?
She said that he made her go on Tinder dates.
What? Like make a Tinder, match with people, and go on dates with them? He
Yeah,
made her
because
do
he's
that?
like into that, I guess.
Weird. Dude, what's wrong with fellas? Seriously, what's wrong with fellas? The internet has broken so many brains.
So what's wrong
Adam 22, that kind of stuff.
fellas? I'm just talking to the fellas here.
Yeah.
Don't let them do that.
Yeah, what
Don't
has
let these
gotten
girls
into
trick you like that?
It's like a shame, pleasure,
They
complex.
all just want to be ripped in half.
Don't get
Big
me started on Adam 22, the biggest cuck bitch in the whole game.
Yeah, what
Is
is
that
up
the
with
guy
that?
who runs the rap podcast?
Yeah.
I talked to a bunch of black guys about how, maybe I can get him to say something where he'll get arrested. Maybe I can get him to come on my podcast and snitch on himself.
You wanna
Fuck
incriminate
Adam
yourself?
22 and his whole show. That
Yeah.
show sucks.
I've never seen a
And is
clip
gay.
that I thought was good.
The only clip I saw that was good is when the guy pulled the gun on him. And it was probably fake, but
Yeah.
but
I've seen a lot of beef go wrong on that show where it's like,
no one ever gets hurt.
he's sitting there and he's like, oh, God,
like, my
these two
security's
black
right
guys
here.
are going to mad at each other, but it's...
These black guys are getting mad at each other.
I mean, no, I bet they are furious, and
Kevin
I've seen
could
some
be-
things pop off.
Kevin should change his name to like Kevin 23 or something.
Yeah.
That guy, Adam
Yeah.
22, he lets his girlfriend like get railed by like 8 black guys every day, and he acts like he doesn't care.
Is he
Yeah.
the one that
Hey,
Red
what a
Bar-
dumb bitch.
Is he the one who Red Bar talks about who drank the piss or whatever, or was that somebody else?
wore a
That is
dress.
someone else's girlfriend drank the piss.
It's not his girlfriend drank the piss?
No,
it's
no,
not Adam
that,
22's
that
girlfriend?
is
Sounds like one of the biggest-
Big Mike's
Adam 22 dates that
the
one
porn
girl.
star, the porn star,
Yeah, okay.
who was really famous.
Lena Rhodes.
Yeah.
Isn't that who he dates? Lana the Plug
Yeah, Lana Rhodes
is
used
now
to date
Lana the
Big
Plug,
Mike.
and she is a dirty,
Is she
dirty
Adam
girl.
22?
I thought she cleaned up, but like it's impossible because she's too dirty.
Mike says that is Adam 22's girlfriend, the piss girl.
Well, okay.
well, they're
so-
probably multiple piss. But I know Red Bar was talking about Lana Rhodes with the piss. With the
Exactly.
piss.
And I said that was.
Oh, that is Adam 22's girl?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they must have both dated her then. Because I know Big Mike has.
That would make sense.
That's weird.
The entire Red Bar group this week has been someone's got it's Facebook friends or something with Mike.
Big Mike?
Yeah, his
Yep,
old
Malik.
his old Facebook account, and they're posting all these old Facebook pictures of
Oh,
him. And they're
dude.
so fucking funny. It's like him at a party with a beer, with like a Aeropostale shirt on.
Dude.
I'll find them. They're really funny.
One of my favorite Red Bar impressions is his Big Mike. His Big Mike cracks me up.
He's one of those guys I did not give a fuck about, and Red Bar started talking about it. I'm like, this is the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, no, I love Big Mike coverage. It is so funny, dude.
How is he famous? Is he like Logan
He
Paul's
literally
friend or something?
He literally. I think the story is. I could be totally wrong, but I think the story is Logan Paul walked into a love sack. Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
A love sack in the mall, and Big Mike was the salesman, and they just hit it off, and now they're just sidekick best buddies.
And who's the Christian guy?
And that guy, George Janko.
Who's he?
And
Where'd
then
he come from?
Same
I don't understand
kind
the
of
lore.
thing. Logan Paul trying to change someone's life. He was like going to be a singer, and
So
then he
they're-
ended up being a comic, and now he's a Christian.
All three of them used to be on the same podcast, but now the one guy just makes a Christian show.
Yeah, yep.
That's so fucking funny.
And I think the Bobby Lee thing was a big part of his falling out. Remember that?
Yeah.
Bobby Lee
What do
went
you
on
expect?
the Impulsive podcast and just like grilled him for too long.
Yeah, they set him like on the side though. It was weird.
But
They did him dirty.
he kept touching him and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I'd be
and he
pissed
told
too.
him to stop, and he kept touching him.
Yeah, I was on that guy's side.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
His name's
George
George.
Janko.
Yeah, dude,
I
that
got
guy's
something before we
fucking
start.
weird. What is it?
Talk about Adam 22 real quick. Got to start podcasting, YouTubing. Rolling Stone describes this guy as underground hip hop's major tastemaker. Fuck off.
I don't.
It's a white dude. That's a white guy.
This is one of those things. I'm pretty proud that I have no idea who this fucking guy is.
I'm
Adam
learning
22.
now. Okay, so here's the whole deal
He's
with.
got a Lisa on his head.
I don't like this guy.
Oh,
at
Adam
all.
22.
yeah,
He's got a Lisa.
the Lisa.
So Adam 22. I don't think it's the same Lena. Just so we're clear, it's a different porn star Lena. Lena.
Which one took the bowl of piss on her?
Lana
Got
Rhodes.
pissed on her face, held the bowl below her, and then drank it. And Mike Redbar won't shut up about it.
Yeah, because it's just crazy. And Big Mike thinks that you can ever bounce back from that. You can't.
So that's Big Mike's girlfriend did that?
And I think they have already broken up, but they dated for a while.
God, that's insane to me, dude. Why would you date that fucking chick?
Yeah, and we're just talking about it. But yeah, fellas, get a grip. Sex is not that big of a deal. You don't need to become such a deviant, you know?
Just flop around awkwardly on top of her, orgasm, and then say thank you, and then don't talk to them normally afterwards because it's awkward.
Yeah.
Lana Rhodes has 14 million followers, so that's what drinking the cum and the piss gets you.
She was a dirty
That's
girl.
so sick.
It's disgusting.
Dirty girl.
But the whole Adam 22 thing, it's just, I don't know. He's a guy.
He perpetuates the worst culture ever created.
They started.
Hip-hop.
Do you
know what I
remember
mean?
when they started Plug Talk, which was okay? So now I don't talk to black guys about rap. I talk to porn stars with my girlfriend, and then we fuck them after.
You know, I just
Yeah,
remembered how
yeah.
this started. He was a BMX. It was a BMX podcast, right?
No way.
I'm pretty sure it was a BMX show.
BMX. He was a Dave
when it
Mirra.
started.
I wish he had shot himself in the head with a shotgun.
Were we live
instead
when
of
we were talking about Dave Mirra?
I don't think we were, but we were talking about Dave Mirra.
We weren't live yet for Dave.
Kev
Mirra.
did a callback to pre-show. That's funny. I like it though. But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's a BMX rider. At a young age, enjoyed hip hop music, including Gucci Mane. Oh, so if you ride BMX and you listen to Gucci Mane, you're the authority on hip hop. Fuck you.
Right.
Dude, this guy's wildly popular, right?
Yeah,
He is.
it's really
I don't know
dumb.
if he is anymore, but the platform is established. So
I'm so mad tonight.
That's cool.
no, Adam
Use
22
that.
sucks, man.
I don't even. Yeah.
And you're right. I should. One of my nicknames should be Adam 23. I already got a couple other nicknames. I'm also Charleston Black.
Who's that?
You ever heard of Charleston White?
No.
Oh, you never heard of Charleston White?
No, who's that?
He's a big troll in the hip hop community, but he's awesome. I like him a lot. Charleston White.
Did he have a show?
Yep. Yeah, look him up. You'll love him.
Charleston.
He's
I
like a
recognize
really
the face.
he's like a real southern black guy, and he doesn't mind like telling the truth, and it makes people really mad.
He's on Fish Tank TV series. It's like Shark Tank, but a parody.
Yeah, and I think some other what's that guy's name? Drewski makes that. I think.
Oh, contestants live inside a house. Fish Tank. Yeah. So it's the 24/7, 6 weeks long. Viewers can prank contestants and determine what happens to them. And I remember,
And Alex Stein's on that. You know Alex Stein?
well, isn't the fucking dumb kid who drinks alcohol and is autistic on there too? And they crash out. There's all these clips of people crashing out on Drewski's show.
Too many people to keep track of.
I think
Dude,
I'll take my
knowing
whiskey clean.
The guy we talked about last week for
Fucking
like an
retard
hour,
guy?
Josh Block. But no, but
Oh, yeah, he's losing.
Why are we allowed to know who this guy Drewski is?
I don't
Stop
like
talking
Drewski.
about him.
I don't like him. Oh, yeah.
Apparently,
3
he's
dots.
hilarious.
Stop showing me Drewski. Stop
Yeah.
showing me
Allowed.
Drewski.
Yeah.
I don't like Drewski more than I don't like Josh Block.
That's not allowed.
Josh Block actually is going through it.
No,
You
Josh
can't-
Block is a retard who will kill someone or himself or get arrested.
He's-
This other guy I don't know anything about is not allowed.
Yeah, I agree. But
Yeah.
the
You
new
can't
thing,
just make a name.
Drewski. Yeah, well, what
I'm
he does is he
Drewski,
just
bro.
is like, I'm mean to people.
Are you a video game streamer? Are you a Fortnite pro?
Real
Then Your
shit?
name's not Drewski.
True shit, real shit, real shit.
Your
I
name
talk
is
to you in
Greg.
cryptic ebonics. I talk to you in
His
cryptic.
name's probably what?
Clarence?
Demarius.
Something racist.
Diane.
Yeah. One of the Seans, maybe Low Sean, Sean,
K. Sean.
Lamangelo. I don't fucking
La
know.
Sean.
Lamangelo. Yeah, take that rip. and then we'll
Orangelo,
start the show while you call.
Lamangelo.
Yeah, say more racist stuff. Go on. Go on.
When we tell the whole joke, the whole 90s whitey joke?
Go on.
Something about how
I'm not familiar.
Orangelo and Lamangelo.
I remember that. I
You
remember
named
that
your
on-
kid Lemon Jello and Orange Jello. It's the joke.
I don't know.
That was on Comedy Central Presents.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
remember
familiar.
that as a kid.
Who did it?
I forget, but it was a black guy, I think.
So Mike's not allowed to do it then.
Dude, I love Comedy Central growing up. Premium Blend, anybody?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Love it. That's where I met Daniel Tosh. He had
You
a
met
Premium
him?
Blend. Well, you know, figuratively.
Yeah, he went to school with my cousin.
You ready to start this show?
Yeah, but before we start, Josh Block can't keep his food down. His alcoholism is starting to affect him to a degree where he can't even eat his 6-inch Subway sandwich.
Come on, World of T-shirts.
He was at some streamer's house, much like the whole fish tank thing where they're, oh, you guys are famous. You got to hang out and make 7 hours of content today or else You're not allowed to leave because we own you.
What is that?
You know how sometimes you get new content on your feed and you're like, why is all this content coming out of the same area? Josh Block met this guy, and then this guy was there too, and then this girl was there, and they're all in the same fucking house.
We gotta start the shot.
Yeah, I wish we lived in a content house too. That'd be sick.
Make your house a content house, my boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to. All
right, I got music.
All right, let's do it. We're about to start this show.
Shut My Mouth Wide Open podcast.
Whoa.
No bullshit. It's me, your host, Michael Tall. We got Kevin. We got Jack.
What's Kevin doing?
The Fox.
No last names this week.
It reminds me of Fox.
We're going to skip into the music a little. Welcome.
Your Afro beat is so in right now.
Welcome.
This is the sound
Welcome.
of Africa.
Oh, shit. Okay,
It
welcome.
was just getting good.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for a second. Donkey Kong. Hit me with the Donkey Kong level 4 music.
It's in the middle of a gap, and I keep pressing play and thinking it's not.
Yeah.
Two monkeys sitting on a tree. One fell down and he broke his knee. Other jumps up and says, "Hey man, what you gonna do with your broken knee?" Okay.
Too many monkeys jumping on the bed.
Something about banana.
It's Daddy's favorite show. It's Daddy's favorite show.
It's been a crazy week. New music releases from the best music artists in the world.
Oh.
We've got Adam22, the most entertaining guy in the world, doing cool stuff on the internet.
Kev, pass me your cup.
Who else is cool doing cool
Mike,
stuff?
pass me your cup.
You got the Michelob Ultra pouring. That's a premium light beer, if you didn't know
There's
already.
nugs in here.
That's the most premium light beer that's ever been made. What do you think? They're doing something in a
Well,
lab.
Jack was saying, you go to the show, you're already paying overpriced prices. You say, "Oh my God, look at this list of stuff. We got normal beer, we got regular stuff, and bland juice, $6. And then above it all, what do you got? Michelob Ultra, $7. I'll pay that extra $1 just because I like the premium shit."
Exactly.
Those are the normal categories. You
I'm
got
in here for a
normal
premium
stuff,
experience.
bland beer, and then you got Michelob Ultra.
A premium experience. I'm pretty sure it only has like 2 less calories than Michelob or Miller Lite or something too.
And it's calorie dense, no?
No,
I think
it's
We
They're-
don't want calorie
it has
dense.
the least.
They
least
must be
calories.
utilizing osmosis in the filtration process because it's just too smooth.
Who boasts the cold filter?
I'm here.
That's Coors. Coors is cold filtered.
That's what I'm here for.
And this glass is really looking cool. Look at that. You can
Shout out to Jack for grabbing us these BAM Brewers Association. Jesus Christ, Brewers Association of Maryland, established '99. Subtle sandblast on the front there.
I could have grabbed like 50
Sorry,
of
I'm
these.
trying to see my face in this. You see how it's upside down and crazy
What?
looking?
I was just thinking that does. Yeah,
See that, guys?
You look morphed like you're in the episode of the Rugrats.
I like what I'm doing.
You're
here.
upside down and
Oh.
morphed. I will say
I
though,
like
what I'm doing here.
Jack could have easily just made that the excuse.
What?
The 50 free cups. You could have made that the excuse
What excuse?
to make an eBay account
What?
and sell each one of these for $5.
No.
Well, you need an excuse to
I'm
make an
just
eBay
saying.
account. You should make one, man. Armstrong Glass eBay account.
What do they call it? Income?
They call it
A
income.
word as a word before the income.
Passive income? But I would have to pack and ship.
Yeah, they
five
got
Yeah,
really
no,
dollars.
it's
passive.
work.
Yeah, that's not passive income.
No,
Start
it
a record
is.
label. That's
It's not. You have to
passive
work.
income.
Passive income is extra income, right? So wait, you're saying
Supplemental?
passive income is something that
What are you
you're
talking about?
doing that's like, oh, this is free money.
Yeah.
Who gets that? Rich
Yeah.
people?
As
you know,
in-
mob, a no-show job.
Yeah. As in like the opposite of active, you know. You got active income, going to work every day, schlepping along.
Maybe you're thinking supplemental income.
I'm just saying.
Supplemental is also another big form of
Of course,
income.
you're going to work for extra money. Only people who don't have to work for extra money are the ones who already have $1 billion invested in this or $1 million invested in that. And they're getting that kickback.
Pat, the mailbox money from Life on Repeat from
small-
Spotify.
Yeah.
Passive
Exactly.
income.
No, the music
guess-
royalties are a great example of passive income.
Some small. I mean, stocks make you more money than royalties on
Stocks,
music.
stocks
Is it-
are a great.
Is there money coming in?
Yeah,
Once you sell it,
Income.
from
No,
stocks.
I meant the
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
the pass. The mailbox money, baby.
yep,
I was in the background of the episode of House of Cards.
Yeah. Passive income really is the goal, right? That's the goal for everybody. That's the dream.
Stocks are doing over a long time. I can see how.
Did you
it's
see what Trump said on Twitter about the stock market?
What'd he say?
He made this big statement saying, America, buy stocks now. You will not believe how great the stock market is
Pretty
about
sure
to
you're
get.
not allowed to do that.
I think people were saying that.
That's like
He's
insider
you all
info.
gotta buy stock. He's telling the whole country.
Yeah, I'm
you
pretty
know?
sure.
Buy
So
stocks
don't
now.
buy stocks right now, everybody. If the president is telling you to buy them, you probably should.
And the last time he said that, it went crazy too. But now he's doubling down more than ever before. He's telling people, if you
probably
like
right.
stocks, buy them
right now because
Yeah.
it's a good time to buy because everything's shit fucking tanked.
I swear to God, it's gonna get better. I swear.
I
to God.
believe him.
It always does.
I mean, things are going to get pretty good with all these tariffs. A lot of people don't think it's true, but it is true.
My shit's gonna go up one day, and I'm gonna sell it at a peak. I've never done it
Yep.
before, and I'm gonna do it this time.
Nice, good for you.
I'm gonna do it this time.
Yeah, all the glass supplies have like doubled. It fucking sucks.
Everything's bad. Needles, gloves, tattoo industry's taking a hit, and also less people are coming in. But the thing is,
But once we start making that shit in America, it'll come back down.
that's
Well,
the thing. We
they-
don't have it. Just make it again.
The
We
glass
could've had it.
that I use is made in America, but all this like the raw material comes from China.
Yeah. So we still got to get them raw materials if it's even possible. I don't know.
It's not possible because we would be like, you can't have that factory here because it puts out too much smog.
Yep, that's all the enamel pin
yeah,
factories
yeah.
are in China. This is a crazy thing to make you think about.
And China be like, fucking dump this shit in the river. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude. When I was ordering pins,
And you don't want to live there. You don't want to live like that.
Kushan, China, right there at the heart of everything. Let's look up where Kushan, China is. So this is where all the pin factories are. Let me just Google pin factories.
And they probably got like LEDs on every like side of every building over there. And some fucking guy will be like, look, it's great in China. Look what they do. They put lights on the side of the buildings. Well, they take everyone's money.
They got lights.
They buy lights.
Yeah, they got lights on
Look
the
how fancy
skyscrapers.
it is over there.
Kunshan has several established pin factories specializing in various metal products, including enamel pins, badges. For some reason, I learned this when I was making my pins with Space Cadet Collective, that Kunshan is the capital of the damn pin manufacturers. And they put out a lot of apparently bad fumes into the air. Yeah. And they're just like, okay, so instead of
Other countries don't give a shit.
spreading these factories across the country in a grid that is safer for the environment, does that make sense? Don't you think that maybe if instead of having all 1,000 factories in China in the same county, no, let's spread them across the country.
You mean the globe?
The world.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the world. The whole wide
Pollute
world.
the whole fucking thing instead
Yeah.
of just Shenzhen or whatever.
Is that where the hole is in front of them? In there?
That hole's not real, dude.
Dude,
What
and
do
Mike,
you fucking mean?
look up Kuwait, million tires burning. Have you seen this thing? No. Dude, you have
It's
to
the
see
Simpsons
this.
tire fire.
Oh my god, it really is times.
Kuwait tire fire. Kuwait had a significant problem with tire
Simpsons
dumping.
did it.
They burned like,
Oh,
I think 4 million tires, 4 billion tires.
Everyone around there is going to die.
Yeah, when you see the footage of it, it's like, whoa.
I see a thumbnail and I don't want to fucking look at it.
Everyone
See if you got any videos of the actual tires burning. It's crazy.
Let me read about it first and then I'll click a video. So we got Kuwait had a significant problem with tire dumping. All the world's, pretty much what I'm coming from this is all the tires that you ever got rid of ended up in Kuwait. Culminating the
Well,
world's
it cost
largest...
me $13 to get rid of every time, so good.
Yeah.
The world's largest tire dump in Sulabia. This massive pile of tires, estimated to be 60 million, led to frequent fires. Oh, so fires just start in the middle of the desert.
That's why you want regulation. In America, you can't throw a tire away for free. You have to pay money to get rid of it. And they tend over there and they burn it, and it kills them. Which, look what we did.
This tire stack is the size of Rhode Island. America's small. We're like all protected and like, we're small. We're over here where it's nice weather all the time.
What?
We're in the perfect part of the world. Why do you think we're all like, why do you think that Jerusalem and us have this relationship?
Who knows? That's the big question, though. That is the big question.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, you aren't.
I
touching
love
it?
those guys.
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing is great.
No, I didn't say anything bad about
They're
them.
doing great stuff.
Why do you think?
Thank you.
They're protecting the shit out of us, aren't they?
Thank you for doing 9/11. I guess it was good.
Do whatever you want to Peacetime, because
Thanks
as
for
long as you're
9/11.
protecting me, I'm happy. It's kind of scary being on the appendage of the country. This appendage could they could make an example of this appendage anytime. They could just be like,
The Eastern Shore? They were like, get rid of those chicken houses. That'll decimate them.
I mean, if they go after DC, we might get a little bit of the residual damage.
Yeah, the residuals.
Mm-hmm.
Fallout 3, baby.
Trust me, dude. If they nuke or something, you want to be under that motherfucker.
Yeah, you want the nose to hit you.
Yeah,
you want to be hit by the bomb.
Yeah, you want to be like.
Or you could be like 30 miles out and get a second head.
No, 30 miles. No, you're 30 miles out. You're turning into like some sort of vapor.
30 miles?
Oh yeah.
And speaking of cartoons,
I don't believe you.
I'm pretty sure the nuke explodes like how many miles in the air? It doesn't hit the ground.
Oh, never thought about that. How much
Nuke
stuff? How much
vaporization radius.
How much stuff really whistles on the way down too? Yeah.
3 miles,
everything.
you fool.
So 30 miles, you're just gonna be like,
No, yeah, you're gonna be like, why so close? I wish I was in California.
oh no.
Jack's right. You want to be under that shit.
Yeah.
With your loved ones, holding hands like that movie that Key and Peele made.
Did they make
Hands
one?
across the world.
Shut the
That was the end of the movie. They're holding hands across the world because they saw it on TV.
God, what a gay ass movie.
Was that the one with the big spaghetti monster?
That was-
I'm not talking
that
about
was
that movie
Us,
again.
baby.
I'm not talking
Yeah.
about that movie again.
You said big what? No, you're thinking of the next one. That one was way worse.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope was
The
fucking
first two
terrible.
movies were okay.
Mike's. Are you mixing shit up? Isn't Hands Across America in Nope?
No, Hands Across America is in the other bad one.
So both those movies suck so bad.
You took my
combine
son.
them. Oh my god.
You took my son and I talk funny.
I
Now I
laughed.
lived under the ground for a bunch of years and now I'm
That
up.
was so
I'm
stupid.
up above the ground now.
I
Why
seriously-
don't all those people come up before?
I laughed my ass off that whole movie,
Escalators
dude.
down.
One guy's like,
Yeah.
all that aside, I thought that the biggest plot hole, because you know I'm looking for it.
was that Tim Heidecker was in the movie? And you're like, that guy.
Yeah. Come on, what the
No,
fuck
that was
Tim
great
doing?
when they killed him and his whole family.
Yeah.
The two daughters died too, right?
Why are we talking about this? We're stop.
No. Listen, they try to make you think that at the Venice Beach Pier, somewhere below it, is an escalator in a fun house
Yeah.
to a whole nother layer of the universe where everyone has a mimic that lives in physical time, in real time. You take an escalator down to get there. And guess what? This is the biggest thing I took from it, biggest loophole. Who repairs the escalator? The escalator's always running from 1970 to 90.
Hey, an escalator can never break. It can only become stairs.
Escalator's just running, and there's no underworld escalator.
Somebody was coming over there hitting it with some 3-in-1 oil every couple months. You know, let that thing.
Damn.
You'll never
Just reminded
see
me
an
of another
escalator
whole
out of
stupid
order
thing.
sign.
Go ahead, Mike. Say another stupid
Want me
thing.
to rant?
Go
Want me
on.
to just rant? You
Please,
said
dude.
3 and
I'm
1?
tired of shit.
I can do that, but just rant for a little more. I'm just going to
No.
show the scene.
You were doing it. You were killing it.
It's the Boardwalk Empire 3 and 1.
I don't know what that is.
Someone suggests to a mafioso that he needs some 3 and 1 to keep his car going because he's like, I need help with my fucking car. It's not working. They're like, well, you got any 3 and 1? And he kills the guy because he like feels stupid about it. What's 3 and 1? You don't think I know what 3 and 1 is? And it's a whole thing. And it was reminding me.
Nucky.
It wasn't Nucky.
Nah.
What about it?
I have 3 and 1 at my house. I love it. But when you
Yeah,
said
if
it,
something's not moving good and you want it to move good,
Was that WD-40? Is that what 3-in-1 is?
nah, it's better.
Is it? Okay.
See, WD-40 is not a lubricant. It's water displacement. What are you watching, Kev? What's Kevin watching?
sorry. I got a sports update, and it's like blowing my mind right now. Oh, this guy's fantastic.
Some
I like
basketball
him.
player better
He's
be
a-
fucking dead.
he's super hateable in this show.
Do you think crime goes down in the hood during the playoffs?
Maybe, but nah.
Do you think you could measure that? There's got to be a way. Dude,
It's
there's
funny you say that because I hear that the lowest crime day of the year was today. Do you know why?
Go on.
Mother's Day.
Oh.
They're saying Mother's Day has the lowest crime out of the entire year.
Because,
Because they don't want to do it on Mother's Day for some reason.
yeah, because they don't want to ruin a mama's day, and everyone respects that.
Yeah, they want to respect the mama. Everyone respects their mama.
What are you watching, Mike?
Even
I'm trying
them.
to find the 3 and 1 scene.
What's happening?
You're gonna let me do you're gonna let me do it?
I guess. Is this guy going to say, do you have 3-in-1? And the guy's going to be like, I don't know what that is.
I
And he's
grew up
gonna,
in Sicily, Sperlinga.
yeah, that's an American product.
We had olive oil, not what do you
I like this actor. He's been in a couple things I like,
But
but I've never seen this.
yeah, it means
I'm having a...
He he gets mad at the guy and kills the guy. We're not gonna show it. You see what he's about to do
Why is he going to kill him?
because I don't want to
Because
keep.
he says he should put olive oil in his car. It's fucking wop.
Yeah, he's a guinea wop, Jack.
Can we say that? I don't know if we can say that.
No, if they say it at the shop, we can say it.
It's a wet ass pussy.
So JJ would say that? Wow.
Yeah.
Don't Google that.
Oh yeah. So you don't want to say any of these bad
So
words.
anyone will be able to say the N word in like 80 years.
Oh, it's gonna be many years.
These are derogatory
Many
epitaphs used to describe people of Italian descent. Jack Waltz, Carl Rizzi, and Mo Green uses them to describe the Corleone family members. And I'm gonna say it. Okay?
Mo Green.
You can say it. I was just fucking around, dude. I don't care.
Say it.
Say the N word.
Say the N word, Mike.
Shit.
First off, I'm gonna go ahead and start with one that's made popular by Mario. Can you go ahead and zoom in? Goomba. No big deal, right? No big deal, right? No big deal, right?
Oh, Dago, Wop,
You wop.
Goomba.
Thank you. You did.
Greaseball is just a little too forward.
So this guy, a buddy of mine, comes in the shop and he calls Cole a guinea wop.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because
Really?
how Italian does Cole look?
Pretty.
He calls him all three of those.
So this is all Italian shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, but like, how is that really going to offend you?
I mean, if his grandmother heard it, she'd be fucking pissed.
Yeah.
She's like, we were fucking poor and they
Yeah.
wouldn't let us get work.
And like Polak used to be
Polish people.
that was a bad word, right? And now you got Polak Johnny, who's on the Ocean City Boardwalk, is my favorite place to get a sausage.
Well, it's one of those things. They take it back.
Yeah,
Seriously, they
yeah.
seriously take it back.
No one took it back more than the blacks, though.
Yeah.
They took that shit back.
If they send me to M-word gyms for fried chicken, I swear to God.
yeah.
That'd be hardcore, dude.
Dude, they took it back and then some. Kind of incredible what they did.
Have you ever been to any of these like black restaurants in town, like the Soul Sisters or any of those places?
My mom really likes one of the soul food places.
I want to go to that Soul Sisters place on Route 50. Mike drives by it every way home from work. Is that place ever
well,
open,
I hope
Mike?
you do. I
Soul
want a full
Sisters,
review.
Yes, people seem like they go to the bar, sit at the bar there, but no, there's a parking lot ever full. No.
That's what I'm saying. I want to go there. I'm scared.
It's probably bad.
I'll be
but
honest, I'm scared to walk in.
definitely go, and I need a full Jack review on that.
I was walking there alone. I don't give a shit.
You
Fuck
should.
it.
And let us know exactly what you think. I bet it's going to be a lot of just kind of underwhelming.
What about the Cajun Creole Cafe? That place looks awesome. but
Caribbean
it's
flavor is great.
like, you know what place I'm talking about on Isabella Street in Salisbury? There's like a Caribbean cafe that like they opened and then never opened.
So it's not open or is it?
It all the stuff's there
Where?
on Isabella Street.
You're talking about that instead of
What is it?
You Ramen next to Barnes and Noble?
Yeah, Isabella. I mean,
talking
so it's like a kind of a
I'm talking
rundown.
about black people.
I know. I'm talking about
Yeah.
Asian people shit. They both are too ambitious.
So
Over
is,
ambitious.
like right down here on Isabella. Where would it be?
How long's it been?
It's on Isabella across the other side of 13.
Cool.
In the hood,
Oh,
kinda.
okay. Yeah, that is a place you don't really go often. Yeah.
I just don't understand what it is.
Yeah.
And then what's going on.
I don't think I've seen it.
Have you looked it up, Mike? Where are you
No,
looking
I'm not looking that up.
at? Why would you look at what we're talking about? What are you looking at?
Nothing.
What? You won't tell me what
I'm trying to find out about
What?
stuff.
Well,
Recent endeavors. I'm trying to find out, man. Don't worry about them.
And there's been good Caribbean places in Salisbury too, like Caribbean flavor. People rave about that.
Hey, look, this place
and
says
it looks
it's,
good.
says it's open at 12 noon on Monday at 8.
And it's
open
called
12 to 8.
what?
The Caribbean Creole Cafe.
That's
In
been on
Salisbury.
DoorDash for years.
So they're like Haitian and Caribbean.
But you drive by
Or is
it
that the same?
and it looks empty. There's like a chain link fence around the parking
No,
lot
this
sometimes.
is Crucial
What is
Tattoo's
going
favorite
on?
place to eat.
But what's going on?
They get business.
They're washing money.
Where
okay?
are
No, they make spicy, stupid food that no one wants to eat. You want to get their fish
See, Mike,
poisson?
thanks for looking this up.
You want to get their fish poisson?
Oh, yeah, look
Or
at
do you want
that
to get their
fish.
fried cabbage? Oh my God, I can't wait to go get fried cabbage.
Mike is a racist.
And how about
Why? Because I don't like fried fucking cabbage?
There's also Mimi's African cuisine over there too.
Beanies?
Yeah, somewhere. I've seen it on Facebook. I've never seen it physically.
No, that's in somebody's house. If you see it on
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah. And it's like the pictures are really kind of fascinating. It's like, what is this?
It doesn't exist.
It's like here's a dough ball and here's a vaguely meaty juice.
The gas station by my house in Del Mar.
Oh, I see it.
Has a kitchen in it that they rent out, and for a while, these two black ladies were making food there. And if you went to the brewery in Del Mar, you could order food at the brewery, and they would drive it over. And and they'd come up and give it to you while you're sitting there. And the
Not
food
bad.
was so fucking good, but they failed, I guess.
And where was it again?
It was in the gas station by my
Well,
house.
what
in
city?
Delmar. Delmar.
Oh, in Delmar. Well,
Yeah, if you'd go to the local branch, you've been there.
Yeah.
There was a thing on the table that said like, I want
Oh, so that's what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Local branch?
yeah, you
Oh,
could
cool.
order food, and these ladies would drive it down from the gas station.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I
And
like
the
that.
food was good.
I'll tell you, the craziest place that I ever went that had authentic African food was this place in the French Quarter called Ben Ashan, and authentic African food. I was not happy. Let me just tell you guys. I went there with an ex. Oh, it's something authentic. You really want to eat that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Authentic.
whoa.
Well,
Not that necessarily. Whatever that is, I don't know. But it's.
Hey,
it's,
that is their front page thing.
I
Let's
used-
go ahead and look at their.
I used to go to African Night in Austin where it was $10 to go to this thing, and it was definitely not an FDA approved buffet. And it was all you can eat African food, and they had like these meatballs and shit. It was all so fucking good.
It was good.
It was amazing. And it was $2 PBRs, African food, and then some weird African reggae music playing, a live band, and then people dancing and shit. If you ever go to Austin,
I like everything
Night.
about that except for the food. I really do like embracing the culture, but I don't want to eat that shit.
I mean, I've had good Jamaican food.
Eating is a big
yes,
deal.
oh my god, there was a Jamaican cart I would go to. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't that.
I haven't
This
had
is-
any African food experiences.
I used to work with this guy from, Nigeria,
No, I like
and
Nigeria.
his wife was Ethiopian. I'm pretty sure those countries touch one another in Africa.
Uh-huh.
He fucking hated his wife. He would talk about it. He's like, she makes the worst food.
Oh my
I hate
God.
her food.
Yeah, Ethiopia.
Ethiopian food is disgusting. And I was like, don't you eat just Nigerian food? He's like, yes, the goat is delicious.
Oh yeah. I believe him.
So you think that the one African food is delicious and the one's awful? I was like,
I believe him. They're very different. What's the other country again? You got Nigeria and what else?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. That just sounds a little too primitive.
Have you been
doesn't
to? I used to go to Esther's Ethiopian in Austin, and it was a place where like they give you this really thin bread. Have you done this before? You know, Ethiopian food place.
I've never heard of it.
It's kind of like an experience like we had at the K barbecue, where you sit with the homies, and then there's like a goop in the middle, and you all like.
There was no goop.
Grab it.
There's no goop associated with Korean barbecue.
Well, it was like a pile of shit.
Yeah.
When we pay, say a pile of shit instead, and you grab at it, and you all fight over it, but you grab it with this thin bread, and it's good.
What's the goop though? Goop is too vague. What is it?
It's like rice and shit.
Gotcha.
Pull up some Ethiopian food.
Hey, if it tasted good, I believe you.
I wanted to talk about my African food experience, and you guys derailed me.
Well, I'm talking about two different countries in Africa here, and you're like, African food.
Yeah,
The
let's get
entire
broader
continent.
with this brush.
So is it South
Like
African?
us white, like our listeners know the different places in Africa.
Is this Egyptian or is this like Gold Coast shit? that's-
Gambia and Cameroon. You want me to fucking
Gambian.
goddamn Jack making me look Gambia and Cameroon up?
I was just reading that menu. It said chicken in a stick.
What part of Africa?
I'm gonna find out in 2 seconds.
Oh, Nigeria.
In the fucking Gulf of
Hey,
Africa.
So where's Ethiopia?
The Gulf of Guinea.
I'm trying to
Ethiopia's-
eyeball it. I can't.
So
What's up with Guinea?
Ethiopia and Nigeria.
Right here.
Ethiopia and Nigeria do not touch. I was wrong.
No, they don't.
Somalia.
Uganda, Kenya, Somalia, Yemen, Sudan, and South Sudan touch Ethiopia.
Somalia, I just think about South Park when they go there to become pirates. They're like,
Yeah.
"Arr, ye matey."
Yeah, you got the pirates and the Ethiopians. And look at that. It says Gulf of Guinea. We were just talking about Guinea.
What's Papua New Guinea? And what's New Guinea? Where's Guinea?
Why are the Italians Guineas?
I don't want to get into it.
Look
I
how
don't wanna
green.
Get, I don't want to get into
I don't
it.
want to bore you guys with the history of that. It just means I don't know.
And out of nowhere, they've got a country called Chad.
Shout
the
out
fuck
to
is that?
Chad.
Dude, you know that Africa is just like named by a bunch of white people, right?
Yeah, let me really soak in these countries because I know nothing about this continent, man.
Look at all the green. Look at the green belt
What's
through
the
there.
DRC?
Oh, you don't want to go there.
The Congo. That's
Yeah.
the Congo.
Democrat
Oh,
Republic of the Congo.
Good for you, man. You nailed it.
That's a bad place, Kevin.
Good
Yeah,
for
no,
you,
Congo's
man. You
bad.
nailed it.
You don't want to find yourself anywhere in here except for right here, Cape Town.
Exactly, Cape Town. I said the Gold Coast. I think that's Australia. Shit.
I had a guest on my other podcast, and he's a guy who's really successful. He actually works with LeBron James and a bunch of other big NBA players. He does artwork for basketball courts. He's going to the Congo in like a month
Why?
to do a basketball court. And I was like, please be safe.
Talk him out of it. Talk them out of
I
it.
wouldn't
Right
even
now
go-
is not the time.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
go to Cape Town, South
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah,
go, I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, white people being killed in Cape Town.
Yeah,
Right?
Cape Town. I said was the best place to go. It's not. The best place to go is
This
probably.
guy is black, though. I'm talking about.
Where's the place in Africa you go? That
This is where District 9 was, dude.
Yep.
South Africa has a place where you can go and you are completely safe as a white.
Well, Cape Town is that place theoretically, but still don't go there. That's where
Shit
you
is
go
going
on vacation.
crazy over there.
No,
Where
there's another.
Mark Norman went on his honeymoon to Cape Town.
What the fuck is his problem?
And then they drove way up in here to like Botswana or something and went to on a what do you call it, safari.
Yeah, he knows how to make a bad decision.
Botswana.
My favorite George Bush quote.
He must be like an
We went to
over.
a park in Botswana.
What's this
Yeah,
place got
yeah.
a wall around it?
I know, I was looking at that. But did you see the resort they stayed at in Africa?
No.
Where it's fucking insane. It looks so nice. You're like, who?
Giant river.
It's like
Yeah.
White Lotus, like resort in Africa. And you're like, who went to that?
Yeah, that's just a bad. He must overthink things, Mark.
How
Norman.
would you want? I would never want to go on a safari ever. Be in some truck with some black dude with red eyes, being like, ooh, and then some elephant chasing you down. That's like the last thing I want. A wild animal, a scary black dude. Give me something else, and a truck that barely runs. It's a trifecta.
Yeah, give
There's
me
a
like
Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses here in the middle of Africa.
weird.
Let's take a look. No picture, no street picture. Okay. So what is this border? You guys see this? What is this, man? I can't get a read on what this border around.
You can just tell us about your food if you want to. It's okay.
Okay. I had this.
Yeah, look at this menu.
This menu sucks, and I looked at it over and over, and I ended up getting the Jamaican chicken, which is baked chicken seasoned with homemade spices in a Caribbean sauce, served with sautéed vegetables.
Horrible order.
Dude.
Yeah, but like, look what I was up against.
I'd get goat.
Yeah, I was looking at all this stuff, and sadly, if I'm looking at this menu, I'd have to go with the steamed tilapia.
Ew.
It's the only thing I know what it
Yeah,
is
that's
on
gonna
there.
come with like spikes in it. They're gonna make you scale it yourself.
Well, all this shit's chicken, Kevin. You know what chicken is?
Yeah.
No, there's tilapia.
I mean, you got Jenga, you got Sheepa, you got Saucy Majanga, you got steamed tilapia. I know what that is.
You know, I'd be on my phone Googling pictures and be like, that looks good. And I'd get
Yeah.
that. But nah,
Mayo.
I don't eat fucking fish. So
We don't have to talk about this anymore.
Oh, yeah.
why?
Hey,
Mike's mad now.
hey, Google.
I'm mad all night. I've been mad all day.
Let's
It's
talk
been
about
a
more stuff.
mad
What made you
day.
mad?
What makes me mad? Oh man,
Ooh.
today?
Now he's got to think about it.
Yeah, you're right. Because there was things earlier in the day that made me upset. There's just too many things. The whole existential thing. Everything about everything.
You don't want to be around anymore? Too much shit on you?
Not quite that. No.
Too much shit on you?
No, it's not.
Taking the head
We don't have to do
There's
this.
too much fucking shit on me. Oh, that's a statement in the show when he says that. I did never realize.
Dude,
he's
I'm constantly quoting that show. I fucking love that show.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the
in
only
there.
one I enjoyed when I watched it, and I didn't think that guy was
Jack
funny.
loved that. There's too much
That, is
shit.
a-
There's
that
too
might be
much
the best
shit.
one. That might be the best one.
I don't know if it's
The
the
black
best
guy
one.
in the van being like, "Dude, we don't have to do it then."
That's
I mean,
a plot
why not?"
twist.
That
He-
made me fun.
He
Yeah.
agrees. You're like,
Yeah, the black
And
guy's like,
it's the
cool.
setup of the goofy show where we put a bunch of prosthetics on someone, and it's a character who's kind of a handful. He's like, this is going to be so funny.
he introduces himself. What does he say? He's like, my name's this, and just
I'm a bit of a handful. I think that's what he says. And then he gets there.
to leave things bluntly, things are gonna get pretty wild.
There's too much shit on me.
He instantly breaks down. Yeah, that's what life will do to you. I'm not saying I'm broken down by life, but I think during the springtime, I just take a beating.
God, dude, come on, man. Quit.
You know-
You're always complaining about something.
Oh yeah, you know what it is? I'm stressed out. My goddamn downstem is waterlogged.
How come you haven't gone back to work for tax time this year?
Huh?
Remember how Mike would never shut up about tax time?
It hasn't happened in 4 years.
Yeah,
of
we're
the show.
all good
Tax
now.
time.
Tax time hasn't happened in a long time.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and Mike, while we're on the topic of Africa, I need you to Google "This is the sound of Africa," and hopefully the song just comes right up. It's a kind of gone viral in the EDM community. It's been dropped at many festivals. Some guy made a song called "This is the Sound of Africa," and it's pretty fucking funny and a banger.
I'll touch the reins down in Africa.
That might be it.
We're gonna
So
get,
he's like Russell Brand for real.
Yeah, yeah.
we're gonna get
African Child is the worst song ever made.
Okay, run it back like 10 seconds.
You sure? Oh, you want the very beginning where he
No,
says,
no. You almost had it. You were there.
We're just going to go ahead and play the whole thing.
No.
Okay. I think that we're going to turn it down because coming
How
up.
am I supposed to know what part you want me to nail?
He
And
said,
I
take it back 10 seconds. You said, okay.
We
the
hadn't gotten
beginning.
there yet. We hadn't gotten there yet.
All right, hit play from there. Let me see where it's at.
If this is true, we shouldn't have gone back 10 seconds.
Keep it here.
It's an elephant. I don't want to get canceled.
We're not going to get canceled.
Okay.
This is awful.
It's been played a lot. It's got a bunch of like elephants and lions, and it does have a what's it called? Smoke detector beep in it too.
Hey, man, can I ask you a question? Can you zoom in on this?
I can't zoom. I can do this though.
Is this an AI image? Okay, take note of this. As a guy who worked, oh my God, works in a tattoo shop, I noticed two things. This tattoo on his fucking forearm is the same as this outline.
Huh.
Do you think he's...
So that's all fake. Yeah. Wow, that was a good pickup.
You think he got some AI tats?
Yeah, for sure. And you just picked that up. That was good. And
Is that Africa?
Is that
Because that's
Africa?
not what Africa... I see Africa, but it's not shaped right. I see Africa here too, but it's not quite shaped right.
This is the sound
He's white.
of Africa.
Yeah.
He's made a bunch of content of him like
Smart
making
guy.
the song and like showing it to other big producers and like acting really serious about it.
It's
It's been pretty funny.
DJ Prest. He's got 11,000 views, and that's not a lot at all.
It's not a lot, no.
He's capped out on views already. Is this the official one?
Maybe it's just big on my algorithm.
This can't be his official page.
Yeah, maybe he's not as big as I thought.
Let me look up DJ Prest real quick.
But that's the kid though, for sure.
No, he's not big time yet. So he's going for the Sound of Africa as his what do they call it? Alma mater?
Yep. Or yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly. You use that perfectly right, Mike.
His major in high school.
Yeah, hit it. Oh,
In
gotta sign up,
college.
gotta log in.
Can't log in. Can't log in.
Jack, what you got? You got a topic?
I wanted to talk about that Turnstile show in Baltimore.
Wild.
What's that?
The band Turnstile.
I'm not familiar.
They're from-
Hardcore band.
They're from
turned
Baltimore.
pop
They're really
hard-
popular. They played Coachella last year, but every year they do a free show in Baltimore, and this year it looked insane. Thought Mike could pull it up.
Really heavy.
I will once I'm done talking about it.
But they do a
Turnstile. Really, really cool band.
From
Probably
Baltimore?
yes, probably one of the coolest. Hardcore band. Start like their old albums, hardcore music. Now, new band, new music. I think our friend Pat quoted, it's like the guy from Disney produced their albums. He's right. It's all buttery and pop hardcore, like smooth. He doesn't even scream anymore. He just does.
It's like better now.
Yeah.
It's like better. It's like better now. We're not in a fucking Knights of Columbus watching a guy scream his heart out for nothing. These guys are making good music that millions of people listen to.
Turnstile, huh?
Taylor Swift can
We've
suck
talked
it.
about it on the podcast a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a shirt. I have one of the old school shirts. It's probably worth like $40, dude.
Nice.
It's like 8 albums ago when they weren't fucking Disney.
And it's like
dude.
screaming. It's like, oh, like what is it?
No.
No. What is it?
Turnstile.
Mike could pull up the video from the show.
Talking first.
He's
The
still
video
talking.
of the show. Okay, imagine crowded courtyard of a bunch of people at a concert. They're jumping off stage and crazy stuff's happening.
I'm
and
sorry I brought
a-
it up.
I'm just saying, Turnstile. You've brought it up. I'm going to talk about how important I feel
Something
like
that happened this week.
giant concert.
Yesterday.
Not as giant as Coachella, but yeah, giant concert.
It happened yesterday.
All right,
2 hours
I'll
away from
stop
here.
talking and look that up.
Turnstile been at it for a while? Or they new?
Oh yeah, a long time. But they, like Mike said, they just kind of blew up when they their last album got better produced. Like the guy from Disney did it, right?
That's what Pat said.
But I don't understand how this is it's like a free concert. And they're like, it's to benefit the homeless something. And you're like, in the free concert?
Yeah, how we benefiting them?
Where's the money come from?
Yeah.
Is this year's?
I'm sure there's money from somewhere.
Yeah, you're right, though. That's funny. Free concert, and it benefits the homeless.
Is this year's?
I hope so. 8 hours ago, I would got man. You make me back click and shit, asking me questions and shit.
All I said was this year's.
You don't think I read 8 hours ago and just clicked the one that was recent, and then you make me click
Then
back?
why'd you have to click back?
Because it looks like it's from the 90s, but it's probably just shot it like that.
Should I already read it?
I clicked back because you said something. So if it was you, you would have just kept pressing on in confidence. Yeah, it does look like it's from the 90s. I wanted to make sure I was right
Yeah, look at
because you
that.
put doubt in my brain. So the thing I was going to say about Turnstile while they're doing the thing I was going to say about them is they have this atmospheric bullshit. All the videos they have is like a slow motion buildup of the drummer shot at an angle like this, and then the guitarist is out in left field of a baseball place in Baltimore. He's out there, and then the other guy is riding a jet ski through the video, the whole video. They have this atmospheric fucking vibe.
I can't picture what kind of music they could make.
You know
with
what?
all
They
this.
suck. I hate them. Mike's right. I'm sorry I brought it up. The show was gay. There
Moving-
was people in a field.
Moving right along.
There were just people in a field. It was free in Baltimore. Everyone liked it. People hate it. It was something that happened yesterday nearby.
Yeah.
I brought it up.
Yeah, Jack.
Sorry.
You gotta bring a laptop to next week. We gotta have you all duel it out.
Why do they make an hour-long video that's
I'm gonna
artsy
fuck this
fartsy?
guy up.
Look at
Whoa,
this.
look, a midget! Oh my god!
It's a child.
Is this old or is this new?
This is last day. the 2
Yesterday in
days.
Baltimore. Isn't it crazy? The park is overran.
Yeah, because people could be
Are there
getting
bars?
R-worded out
They
there.
just posted on Instagram like free show, just show up, no tickets, no anything. And you're like, how does the city allow this?
I don't think they do, and I think this is going to go
This is
down
definitely
as-
the last one.
That's a big show.
This is the last one because I
What's-
saw a couple of friends of mine went to it like 4 years ago or something. And I was like, that band's not that good. But then they came with the album I liked after that. Mm-hmm. What's it called? Doesn't matter. But
He's got a good point, and I'm going to say
he's
one
got a good
thing.
point. And then, but people have loved Baltimore. People have loved this band for forever. But then they came out with a good album that was produced well, and they blew up. Like chicks, every tattoo shop chick likes them probably.
The
And they
album
play-
before that one was also well polished, but not the same producer.
it wasn't the one that got them to play Coachella.
Non-stop
and
feeling,
shit.
he stopped screaming. I started doing
And
this!
have they always
I started doing this!
Have they always had a chick in the band?
No, she's brand new. And no, I need to say something. This
Come
band,
on.
this band
It's all
looks
manufactured.
horrifyingly scared and nervous for their lives. This whole performance. I noticed the new girl tucked in.
You
by
already
the-
watched this thing that I spoke of?
I watched enough on my viral feed.
I haven't even seen it.
She's tucked in by the drum set, and she's like, "Oh my god! If like any three of these giant metal men wanted
They
to
should
come
go
up
up there
here
and
and
grab
take
that
me, they
girl
could have taken me."
and suck her into that pit of humans down there and take her.
That's what the people on stage start to realize. I think slowly, and especially in a setting like this, where it's like really, really like laid out, and they don't have blinding stage lights not showing them the crowd. These people are feral, dude, all the way back to the fucking tree line. If they wanted to,
Why did they just choose to shoot it shitty?
Yeah.
That's
I
one,
hate that.
That's just one.
They like the vintage look, I guess.
It looks so horrible. But isn't this crazy?
Yeah.
I gotta pee. I don't like any of this.
Yeah, Mike's fired up today. Mike, you're shot out of a cannon today. Maybe if you relieve that piss you got going on.
Yeah, get all that shit out.
Yeah, expel the demons. When we get he hit his geek bar or whatever. So I guess when he gets back, we can try the new beer
Okay.
that I brought. Because I went to that beer festival this weekend. I'm going to pull it up on here. Maybe I can send it to Mike so we can
Big
look at it.
turnout.
Yeah, it was the Maryland Craft Beer Festival. I wish I could.
That's the biggest craft beer festival in Maryland, you think?
It has to be.
And was it Frederick? Is that what you said?
Yeah, and they have like a nice river walk in Frederick. You ever want to take your girl out? Nice date night.
Frederick? Really?
I swear.
I like it. I'll check it out.
The downtown, I was surprised.
Was that like an hour and a half away?
Probably two.
2. Yeah.
Probably two.
Mhm.
Because I was staying in Damascus, so that's farther away than Frederick. Or no. Frederick is further away, so it's probably a little more than 2 hours.
No way. But hey, that's still not too bad, and I would definitely check it out. For a river walk, and it's not too crazy.
Yeah, just check it out. Somewhere to go. We used to do that when I lived in Texas. We'd wake up on Sunday and be like, what are we doing today? I'd be like, I'd open the map and be like, let's go to this town and go look at it.
That's cool.
It'd just be some weird town.
Yeah.
Because Texas is weird. But yeah, just do that in Maryland now. Just go somewhere weird. I want to go to Chesapeake Beach. We talked about it on the podcast before. I think it's like a mini Ocean City that's like on the Chesapeake Bay on the other side of the bridge. Looks kind of shitty, but
That's a good idea because
I
every
wanted to
town has got something.
yeah. Every town's like Denton, shitty little town. Great little bar with the best Reuben I've ever had.
Old school
Reuben?
tattoo shop.
Yeah.
And Denton?
Yeah. You're good?
No, I'm not good.
You're not good.
I'm having a bad day.
Yeah, but the beer-
I'm having a
It's
bad
that
day.
paint. That
Can you
paint
pull up the
fumes.
Maryland Craft
Oh,
Beer
maybe
Festival?
it might be.
Pull up the Maryland Craft Beer Festival. It was on this park that's like really long and narrow, so you could walk forever. And there's just no way you could try all the beer.
And that's
There's
another
no
thing.
way.
I think that if you just boss me around more, it would be better. And if you
I
just told
tried
me,
to, and you said something mean.
I like being bossed around. I like being controlled. Okay?
Do you like- did your girlfriend
some
put-
of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused. I'm the guy who wants to be abused.
Did your
Gotta
girl
tell
like
me what-
shove her heel in your mouth and stuff? That type of stuff?
No, I have to be. No, we're not going to get into it. There's different dynamics at work, and I can be a big man, but I'm not going to be in life. I don't want to be. I want to be told what to do.
It's easier.
I mean, I want to learn to do something and have a craft and have a skill, and I feel like I'm already there. Now, at this point, just tell me what to do. Like my boss, he'll be like, time for you to learn dermals. I'll be like, okay, I'm sorry I never even thought of
No,
it.
Mike, you can't be like that. You got to show some initiative.
Like what?
And
Boss, I want to tattoo people because I'm good at drawing and stuff.
Nope. It's just, he's just going to make jokes about that until,
See, you can't let that-
I'm 60.
You can't do that. Mike should be tattooing.
He's going to be like,
Mike
man,
should-
we're busy, man.
Mike
You want to
should-
jump in there?
Mike should've been-
Yeah, I remember doing that one time on
Mike should have been
Jack.
tattooing over there for a long time.
Nope.
But yeah, look at this 2025 Maryland Craft Beer Festival.
That's why I love Jack, though. He always gasses me up
Sup-
in the most best ways. He's my best
super
buddy.
VIP with the beer garden access and stuff. But I just got to be a vendor and I got access to all this for free. So it's a problem. You're supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be there blowing glass.
You
know,
were
some
there
people-
at 10 a.m. drinking instead.
Yeah. So, but we get there. We get to get in early, and then you see the line start forming, and you're
so
like,
was there a vendor fee for you to pay to be a vendor?
normally yes, but since we are an attraction vendor, we get paid to be there.
Whoa, that's nice, dude. That's nice.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't get paid to be there. I work for this guy.
The
for
company.
free.
The company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I work for him for free because
But he benefited.
he lets
So
me
he
he lets
did.
me blow glass at his place anytime I want.
Was it Valencia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
He lets me
he's the
blow
man.
glass at his place anytime I want and take
Phil-
anything I make at home with me for free.
That
I,
is cool.
I made
We
all
love
the,
you, Phil.
I made all those trophies for the disc golf tournament and sold them for like almost $1,000.
Oh yeah, he
didn't say anything.
commented. He commented on those clips I made of the AI and was like, "Y'all need Jesus." Yeah, he liked him. He liked him.
That shit, when
Phil
you
loves
posted
it.
that, I was like, oh my God, do I have to like tell my girlfriend that there's a clip of me with AI hot for me?
That was so funny, and yeah, I didn't know what was going to
I was
happen.
like, what
but
am I gonna do?
Not too many people noticed, but
no one noticed, so thank God. I was like,
It's
if
just
this
me
is the
being
one
like-
that goes viral.
It just
I'm
me
gonna-
being like, get nastier, right? Yeah.
No,
Yeah, and
they were pretty good.
I was
It was
skeptical.
pretty
I-
filthy.
I mean, she talks about sweat a whole lot.
Yeah, because Mike,
Why?
I think I just said be dirty, be nasty.
Involve
Sweat
bodily
doesn't mean
fluids.
dirty. Sweat doesn't mean nasty. Sweat means
Okay.
that you're like being an athlete in the bedroom, like a certain ex-roommate of mine.
Well,
Where
didn't
I
she
would,
like spread my filthy hole or something? I can't really remember.
No, she didn't say that. That must have been another video where people actually know what to say, and because she didn't know what to say.
Well, the first time I ever used it, I just kept saying, no, that's just too tame.
She
I
kept
kept wanted to see what she'd say. But then, oh yeah, we said, please involve blood play. Remember that?
and bodily fluids, and
she didn't involve blood.
all the clips were about 20 seconds to 30 seconds.
She wouldn't do it.
But yeah, three solid clips.
But the beer festival, Burley Oak was there, locals, pretty cool. But it's just funny to see the how many breweries there are in fucking Maryland.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah.
How are there that many breweries?
Because the beer.
But like, do they all hate each other? They should all hate each other. They have to. You
Yep.
can't all be friends.
That's what I wondered about Dewey and RAR. I was like, I know you hate each other, especially those two.
Well, they're far
No,
enough
they-
away.
they-
They've
think-
never collabed.
They're far away from each other.
Mike has a good point.
That's one thing. After being in the beer game,
They'll
for a
collab with
while.
some guy from New Jersey or some shit. Yeah, good point.
What about Baba
Cambridge
Brew
and
House?
Dewey? That's pretty far away.
I know, but like, so is New Jersey, but they're collabing
Yeah,
with
yeah.
them. They
Dude,
should-
no, they were. Remember Baba Brew House?
Yeah.
Best
Best.
beer in the world.
Probably top five.
insane fucking fat cans of.
They
Did
fancy
you
them-
send me all the Baba?
Do they fancy
No, I
themselves a
didn't.
black sheep?
I couldn't even get it. And you
Some
had
of
it.
these Texas
You have
guys
your
are
cup.
sending me Baba for RAR. RAR is like a golden key in the beer community. You can get Mortalis, you can get Treehouse, you can get Baba, you can get whatever you want. And for a while, I was using that to my advantage. My only regret would be trading for less sours and getting more IPAs that I could have had more shelf life with. I could have still had a Baba maybe sitting
Oh,
around.
Baba, right? What
Probably not. No, you want to drink? No.
I need my Baba right now.
But yeah, they make these brewery festivals. It was only from 12 to 5, and you're like, it can't be any longer than that. Mm-hmm. People be dead. You just get so fucked up.
We got to go to Hops on the River next year.
I always think about that.
It probably sucks, but we should go.
I heard it was like
It's probably very
you had
underwhelming.
to go to each, like they moved you around.
Oh, no. It was like a tour guide thing.
Yeah, like you couldn't like go walk around.
All right,
you wanted.
everybody. Next up. Is
Yeah.
it that?
Kind of like you had to go from tent to tent and try the beers and be like, sweet, and then you got to try one of each.
Well,
and then that was
that'll
it.
never take off, so that's cool.
It's not like the good beer festival where you just wander around and get fucked up.
Yeah, Good Beer Festival is still the number one beer
I kept
fest.
going back to Nepenthe Brewing in the Baltimore one, Mike. You remember Nepenthe?
At
I
Good
called
Beer?
them Nepenthe.
I don't know how to say it,
I don't know how to say it either, but they had crazy art.
but I went around and I tried like a shit ton of stuff, but then I found one I really, really liked. It was something about alpacas. So I was really drunk. So I just kept going back to that one and was like, has anyone told you this is the best beer here? And they were like, cool people.
Meh.
And I was like,
So
"Well,
what?
it's
So
the
what's
best
your
beer here."
favorite beer festival? Because you've been to a few now. What's the best beer festival you've ever been to?
I like those tiny ones at the breweries.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Cool.
Like the one, but because you get like way crazier breweries coming. Like that one had they had Drecker from North Dakota.
Yeah, which one are you talking about then?
At Burley Oak.
Ah, cool.
That's the only one I've been to at the brewery.
Mm-hmm.
But like they just like invite all their friends to come, and it's like way smaller.
Nice.
It was like in the parking lot of Burley
all
Oak.
in one building or in the parking lot?
Have you been to Burley Oak before?
No.
Oh, okay, well the parking lot is like tiny, fucking
Yeah.
tiny,
Yeah.
and that was the whole festival, and it was so good because just the quality is better if you go to one of the brewery.
Burnish should do a festival because they got a good property for it.
Yeah, they really should. I'm sure they probably will.
Mm-hmm.
And normally they just invite the bros. What are you looking at, Mike?
I was looking up a dumb thing.
Okay.
You know that SpongeBob SquarePants, a popular Nickelodeon show,
Yeah.
did a collaboration with a popular card game,
Uno?
Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Close. Close. Uno, do you... wow, that just makes me think of something. You think Uno has sold more Uno packs and games than Magic has sold cards?
Yes.
That's wild because they only make like...
Because they make one or two variations.
yeah, there's like 14 cards in Uno. In Magic, there's more.
Well, there's not 52 in a deck in Uno?
I'm just saying there's like reverse cards and then there's color codes and then there's like 1 through 9 and then color codes. There's only like 50 cards in Uno. I was a little low on my ball. But what I'm saying is Magic the Gathering collaborated with SpongeBob SquarePants. They do these things called secret lair drops. And I don't know if I'm quite derailing here.
Hey, go for it, man.
Something made me think about it and I looked up a thing.
Do they have
What are you looking at?
SpongeBob
What are you talking
cards?
about?
Do they have SpongeBob cards?
Yeah, show them this one.
Actually-
they went straight memes with the cards
Yeah.
too. Like
yeah.
the
Yes.
the retard SpongeBob. You
The
know
one
what
he's
Oh
talking
my
about was a
God.
bonus card, and it was the bonus card to have, and it's kind of up.
you know what I'm talking about?
Well, I'm thinking of the teacher. You're not going to have a calculator in your pocket. That's the one I was thinking of. But I do know that. Yeah, that one, yeah.
It's a $150 card. It was if you bought like the whatever, let's just say it was $80. You buy the thing. It's a pack of cards from Magic. They give you. It's called a secret lair drop. They give you like 5 staple cards that
You
have
know
different.
what? You know the 5 cards you're buying.
You
but
know-
there's one that you don't. It's random,
and
and
usually,
no one ever gets it.
yeah, no one ever gets the one.
The one for the last one, on April Fool's Day, they put out a Deadpool secret lair drop. This randomly Deadpool came out, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?
Is this
And-
even real? Am I buying this with real
Yes.
money? People were questioning their.
And the
Purchase. Reality.
the bonus card they didn't even know what it would be, but they had the Blacker Lotus. Have you seen that?
Oh my God!
It's
no.
that's the Blacker. It's like the most valuable card. It's
The
like
Blacker Lotus.
yeah, because Black Lotus is like the most expensive Magic card, and Deadpool. It's made to look like Deadpool like scribbled out Black Lotus and wrote Blacker Lotus. It's better.
Oh, I thought that was the new season of White Lotus. It was going to be in Atlanta.
I hate that Magic
Hey.
did that. That's not it.
It's just funny.
Here it is. I mean, it's a sick looking card. You see what I mean?
And it's made to be like Deadpool, like wrote all over it, and made his own little card.
I'm gonna look it up on TCG Player and see. Is it really worth the best vintage Black Lotus out there? Is it gonna be like a
No,
it's
no,
a
no,
$280 $280 card? Bless you. Some Black Lotuses.
Way more than that.
It probably was. Let's look at the dip. We're still gathering price data. A year, a month. What can we look at?
Yeah. It's really rare. How many listings are there? There's only 20.
Tariffs probably affect this shit a big time, right? Cards.
There's not a lot of listings.
These cards aren't made in China.
No, that's funny. Some of them are printed in like Sweden. Some are printed in America, and some of them are printed in like Asia. And you can tell. You can open the packs and like feel the cards and be like, "Ooh, these are different than the last ones."
Duskmorn was made in the shittiest
the
factory.
bathroom.
Some of the cards are made in like.
Duskmorn was made in the shittiest factory.
And then Bloomberg's like, wow, all these cards are nice and thick and beautiful. And also they sleeve differently. And also
You noticed that?
I noticed things crazy. You can't fit 100 double sleeved cards in a fucking 100 card boulder. You need to buy the Game Genix at that point or you're cramming. My Food and Fellowship deck fits in my boulder just scraping by, and I have to put my thick Frodo Commander on the side, and then two other regular cards on the side of. You know what I mean? On the side, and it
The
fits.
thick commander's not a real card.
It's not a real card, but it has to go in with what I play with.
Put the regular one in.
Wait, the regular one is in a binder somewhere.
Yes.
You're. I was about to be like, no, where is it? It's in a binder somewhere.
You should give it to me.
You want the regular one? The
real-
Frodo?
The actual card, yeah.
No
Like,
way.
the actual
That
card.
Frodo is sick, but
I want that commander. Damn.
that precon is readily available.
I know it's only like $45 or $55. I'll get it eventually. But they keep coming out with new ones. I like new ones.
Anyone else surprised with Food and Fellowship? It's extremely well built, and a lot of the new cards just add to what the deck's trying to do.
When they came out with Lord of the Rings, I was like, I do not want anything to do with that. I think it's so gay. But then I looked into it more, and they're all awesome.
We love Lord of the Rings. That's what I left on for the dogs when I left the house. It's right now. I bet you Gandalf is like saying "Fly, you fools."
Oh, is Bay out of town?
Bay is out of town.
Rob Mike.
No. Yeah, my gun.
No one is there.
My gun wielding flamethrowing.
Dogs.
Well, yeah, I have dogs that will bite your dick.
He
right
has a
off.
Ginsu with a Ginsu knife taped to it that
Dude.
goes around.
My dog that I've had for like 13 years bit me in the face. You think she's not gonna bite you in the face?
You got bit in the face?
Did I tell you guys this?
No. Have you
don't
seen
think
this?
so.
Have you heard
This
of
is a crazy. Yeah, no, she wasn't being serious, and it happened to Lainey too, and she never thought it would. And it's funny, it happened to her like 2 weeks ago, and it happened to me like 9 months ago, a year ago. So we got the situation is I'm leaving for work. Dahlia's always sitting on the couch in that spot by the door, like where the couch comes out, and she's looking at you like I'm sad, and oh no, I'm so wrong in this situation. She's looking out the door. Maybe I snuck up on her in this situation. But I always say goodbye to her before I leave. She should know it's like some sort of clock routine. She just happened to not be. Usually, she's facing me, looking up, all like kind of like a sad, guilty dog.
Dahlia.
What does Bentley do when you leave when you leave? Is he like, I know you're
what he does.
leaving,
Yes. Yeah.
but your dog is kind of like less emotion, more just like sheer will.
He's retarded.
I wish
You're a
my
big
dog-
ass dog? I saw
like-
a lot of emotion when I was over there.
Bentley's just like, because he's usually ready to play when I'm there. But
Yeah, if someone else is there, that means you're there to play with him.
Yeah, yeah. That's what Charlie thinks too.
he's been programmed. This dog is usually staring at me goodbye. Well, she's looking out the window. Maybe I don't know what the deal is, but I come up behind her and I just go to say bye and give her like a kiss on the head. She turns around so quick and gives me this bite side. She like turns, she goes like sideways, and
So didn't leave a mark or none?
no, I get like teeth here, and at first I don't think it's much, but then on the way to work I feel wetness.
What?
I'm bleeding like a vampire from two little divots in my nose here.
Damn, Dahlia bit you right on the nose.
And I'm on the way out, and I'm like, well, you just bit me. What the fuck? I didn't do nothing about it. I didn't slap her or nothing. And I've been known to keep my dogs in check with 2 fingers.
Ah.
And if you want to come at me,
Yeah, I always say I've never hit my dog enough. He just doesn't listen. I'm like, I should have beat the shit out of you, dude.
yeah,
But-
I mean, you need.
Sometimes I'll beat
First
the
off,
shit out of Charlie. It doesn't make any difference. You know, it doesn't make any difference.
people don't beat the shit out of their kids enough, let alone their fucking dogs.
Yeah.
Real, yeah.
Let alone their fucking cats. Just kidding. Don't beat your cats up. They'll hate you forever.
I remember for like 10 weeks, Charlie was shitting right here when I would go to
Spite.
Cowboy Coast. Just right there, over and over and over again. I was beating the fucking shit out of
You
that dog.
might have missed her poopy timing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Our wifey, was she missing
and
poopy
she spends
timing?
all day outside. She loves outside. She stays in the
No,
backyard.
that
She barks. She barks,
Spite.
walks around, sniffs.
Pure
we leave her
spite.
out there for fucking 3 hours at a time, and then she'll shit right there.
That's pure spite. And I've had pure spite. I've had piss in the middle of the bed spite.
Oh, Charlie's done
And
some
talk about
bad shit.
a beat down, my bro.
You guys probably don't know how bad Charlie has been in her life. One time, okay, here's the worst Charlie's ever been. I'm going to give you like 3 instances.
Before you say that,
Yep.
before you beat them down, you just have to make sure you rub their face in it.
I am rubbing that face in whatever
in
she's
it.
done.
No,
Yeah.
it works, Jack.
Yeah, it does not work.
Makes
for
your dog
Charlie.
I have
hate
no
you.
idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. All right,
you're
so
She hates me. It's a different thing.
one low light for Charlie. We get that brand new couch
One
that's in
low
there,
light.
right?
That's really funny.
We get a brand new couch. We love our couch. It's that couch that's in there. It's a nice sectional couch. We love it. First day, we go to Cowboy Coast. We come back. She pissed on it, on top of it. She got up on the couch, which she's not even allowed on there, and just pissed all over it.
That's definitely
one.
spiteful
Day one.
territory.
Day one. And then another time, my wife ordered this nice blueberry bush online. It comes in. It was expensive. Day one, we dig a hole. We plant it. We bury it. We come out not even an hour later. Charlie has dug it up completely and is sitting in the hole.
I don't think that's spite. I think that's like retarded.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
retarded. She really is retarded.
And like not in like a way where I'm insulting the dog. It's just like, oh my god, okay, I'm used to this place all around. Oh my god, I smell new earth, and she
Yeah.
just fucking my dog
she
Astro.
dug that shit up. It was flung across the yard.
Dude, I came home tonight and he ate another hole in the fucking couch.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing not talking about this? Why did I not beat him to death? I don't know. There's no point
Exactly.
anymore. He's a retard.
Exactly. That's how I've.
dog
I
needs
don't hit.
exercise.
I don't even hit Charlie anymore. She's
Dude,
just retarded.
That dog
Yeah.
needs fucking Jesus.
She's
for real.
got autism or something like that. And then another time, we went to Cowboy Coast and we came back and she was on our bed and she took a huge piss on our bed. You know.
Yeah, they do the spite.
You could just piss anywhere else, you know, on the hardwood, on the floor. No.
Yeah, my dog only peed inside one time, and he was looking at me, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And he had a urinary tract infection. I had to take him to the doctor.
Ah.
That happened with Astro one
How
night.
did they get a urinary tract infection? I'm like, "What are you, a girl, dude? Come on."
Yeah.
I woke up one night to hearing I'm dreaming of waterfalls and beautiful like running water, and then I wake up and I look into like the blurry like darkness, and Astro's just sitting there looking at me, and I hear, and dude, this motherfucker always pees like he's like a dude on his last like 10 seconds of a pee, where he's going
Problems with the flow, dude.
pumping the flow. It's going.
Yeah. Pets get urinary tract stuff a lot.
And so maybe it was that, but I'm like, what are you doing? Just right into this wet spot.
Yeah, my dog was doing it. I was like, "You've never peed inside," and I'm like, "Right here." Like, what's wrong with you?
You think that's just the fact that pets can't go whenever they want to? They have to hold it. you know?
Yeah.
No, they are on a routine, and that
So then they
shit
get
means
urinary
something.
tract infections?
Dahlia gets UTIs because she'll pee in the bathroom and it'll be bloody.
Oh, I've never seen blood in the piss.
Not in the bathroom.
Did you?
but
Were you seeing blood in the piss?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's a UTI.
I've never seen that. And I've always wondered, does she have a UTI? I've never seen blood in the piss, though.
You know when it happens? When I'm not going to blame anyone, but it's when the grass doesn't get cut. And
she eats grass?
no.
Because she be trying to
Squatting
eat that
in
grass.
tall grass for a dog, not good.
Because it goes up her...
Something happens. Female dogs. Astro always has a red rocket when he goes inside and sits. Remember I was telling you he had a red rocket in there earlier today? Yeah, I
You weren't
mentioned
telling
it.
us that.
Yeah, I did. I mentioned it, dude.
Astro with his red
Because I always
rocket.
grab it and I'm like, what are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. No, I said something
Get
about
rid
it.
of this. Get rid of this.
What do I need to do? What do I need to do?
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Let me help you out.
Let me help you out. You're my buddy.
Do you remember the first time you ever saw like an animal's penis? I know we're getting into this beard,
Yes.
but That was
Yeah,
always that was super weird.
I thought there was something wrong with my grandmother's Doberman.
It was a cat for me. I was like, Ugh.
Ew, that's fucking traumatizing.
cat dicks are so
I don't think I've ever
weird.
seen a cat dick.
Cat dicks are so weird.
Never seen a cat dick? I've seen a rabbit dick.
Y'all never seen cat dicks?
No.
Google it.
Dude, I was.
You guys just gave me flashbacks of Mr. Leahy's cock.
It comes out.
It was like a weird finger.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I Googling?
No,
Don't Google it. But a cat's dick is more like
Cat dick.
It's more like a worm coming out of the ground.
spines.
Is it not?
What the fuck is that?
It's a cat dick.
That's a cat. Yeah, it looks so weird. It comes out and it's kind of like squirmy, and it's like
It's like built like their tongue, like their grips the fucking enemy.
Because before we do this,
yeah, it's good for grape in the animal kingdom. Those hooks.
Oh
Those
yeah,
hooks
think
keep you
about
on
the
there.
top alley cat in New York and how he just has his way with any girl cat he wants. And how fucked up that is.
Alley cat, man.
Hey, can I question you about beard stuff?
Sure.
I'm here.
Yeah.
How do you get there?
Just years of not ever.
It's
cutting
years, and
It's
it
years.
stays healthy when it just trims itself, kind of.
Yeah, I've never done too much stuff with my beard.
What do you do with it though? Do you shampoo it, especially? Do you buy product for it?
I shave this.
That grows in.
I shave this.
This
right above the
grows
lip
for
line.
you.
I mean, I just do it to make it look decent. You know, it doesn't grow thick or anything, but I just make sure this is trim. I make sure this is trim. Nothing over the lip line.
Show me.
And then I make sure this is trim. And then I'll get the stragglers just like this.
Why do you trim up and around your bottom lip?
Because, I don't know, I guess I just think this should be clear.
Let that grow
Right.
in more.
I think this should be clear. Should it not be clear?
How many years till I
I'm
get like
open
that
to
length
suggestions.
and uniformity?
don't listen to this motherfucker. Ask your wife.
No, you're right. I should let the middle kind of come in and then me get the sides here. But I've been always shaving right here. Anybody else?
No, I don't shave.
I guess
there.
that's different.
No,
to me, yeah.
show where mine bushes out.
That is unique to me. No one else does that. I didn't realize that. Because you definitely
I wanted
don't. You
to know
definitely don't.
first originally when you left, just so you know. I asked him how long till it actually gets long and uniform like that, because you can see how mine's starting to grow in like a pattern. Do you see the weird like wave bumps? It grows. In
I like your
tough-
style right now.
It's not my style. It's just how my hair is. Your hair grows out more like
I also do this a lot all day.
I don't ever look at myself ever.
I'm always doing this.
you're always doing that. Okay.
Always. Like just constantly.
No, it's not about looking at yourself. It's about comfortability with your beard. You look like you listen to Kid Rock.
Yeah, I do.
With the red hat. The red hat. I'm just kidding. All right, we got a beer review, guys.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it real big and hard.
Oh.
So what do we got
hard.
here? Mike, you got it pulled up yet, or are you pulling up?
I thought I would, but it's not the one I thought I would when I would and I would and I would.
This brewery was at that festival. They didn't have this beer there, though. I tried something else there. I can't remember what it was.
All right, let's review the fuck out of this. We're tagging this brewery once we figure out who it is.
don't have much to go off of on the description, but folks, we're going to clip this one.
We're clipping it.
We got...
I'm listening. I'm paying attention, Mike.
I'm
Give us
listening.
the rundown.
Hey, that's so funny because I'm listening and I'm paying attention.
I'm kind of just along for the ride.
Yeah.
You're invited. Give us a visit. Proudly brewed in Only, Maryland. Hey, you don't have any breweries from Only.
No
what?
other states, really?
Can you believe it?
This is a good review already.
What's going on?
Keep it up. Keep it up,
What
Mike.
is going on?
Don't second guess.
I missed something, I think.
Only Maryland.
I got that. But then
Only
Mike
Maryland.
went,
You probably
"Oh."
didn't get the joke.
No, I got that joke, but Mike went, oh. Where'd he go?
He's
What
having a
happened?
good time.
Oh.
He's over there
Mike's-
kvetching or something.
Mike's having a good time.
I think I'm gonna cry. Okay. Lone Oak Farm Brewing, Only, Maryland. 24/session, hazy session IPA. We got not much to go off here on Untapped. Session IPA double dry hop with Mosaic and a new thing I've never heard of called
Crush.
Laurel.
Damn.
Laurel.
I was hoping it was the Crushies.
Loral. Tasting notes. We got more to go off the can than the internet, which is a
It
nice
smells
refresher.
amazing.
That's refreshing, guys. Hey, that's refreshing. to see. It's refreshing to see on
get
the
it, yeah.
can.
You were looking at that
Beautiful
camera.
Hang
color
on,
on
is
that
it
can.
refreshing?
No, there's a beautiful color on that can, though. I like it.
It is pretty refreshing.
And the smell of this beer is amazing.
It's really
Anybody
good.
smelling this?
I like the low ABV.
I got things I've never heard of left and right on this beer. Okay, so it's funny that it says brewed with the finest. First thing, water, Lone Oak Farm well water.
That's like remember Jester King used to flex their water.
You gotta love
yeah.
a good. Our water is never touched. You know, if they can boast that it's got a good history or something, that's cool.
So what? They're getting it right from a stream or something? That's what they're saying.
From
It's
their
a well, but
That's
it's
pretty
Lone
cool. I
Oak
like
Farm
that.
well.
I like that.
Malt, Chesapeake Pilsner, Virginian oats, Eastern Shore wheat.
Holy shit.
So it's
Local.
a conglomerate.
All local.
It's very Delmarva.
The yeast, this is something I've never heard of, which I was talking about when I said we've never heard of. Jasper yeast, London number 3.
London, is that where it's from?
When I smell it, it smells like a sour ale. When I taste it, it tastes like a smooth.
I'm glad you said that because it smells different than it tastes. It really
It
does.
smells super.
It smells so good. Not that it tastes bad, but it smells even better than it
it smells
tastes.
kind of scary.
I think
And
it
then
tastes great. I like the low ABV IPAs.
And we got this Crush and Citra hops.
It does have crush?
Yeah, it does. But what was the other hop? Laurel. Is this listing weird? We're not going to dive too deep into that, but I don't see Laurel anywhere on the can, and I see Laurel on the Untapped listing. Yeah, this is everyone's posting the same can. Nothing about Laurel here. There's a confusion on the internet. There's a confusion.
It's an interesting tasting beer. I can't think of any buzzwords or keywords to really key in what I'm tasting.
Okay, let me tell you how to do that. Let me just show
Who's
you.
got a good word for me? I'll let you know.
Let me taste it.
Mike is so good at this. That's why he's here, dude. Here we go. Here we go.
He has pulled out some good words.
I'm only getting soapy right now.
Oh, wow. I think it kind of rings true to me.
Ooh.
It's a little soapy.
SpaghettiOs and soap.
Mike is so good at this.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what my tongue.
SpaghettiOs and soap. Oh, he nailed it.
He does it with weed, too. He'll be like, this weed tastes like tomatoes.
Yeah, to me, I was going to say juicy, but there's definitely juicier beers. What is
It's
this beer?
juicy.
What's the word I'm looking for?
The soap.
It's
is
not
just-
as juicy. It's kind of watery.
Kind of watery.
Yeah, that water, dude.
And I like it, but none of these words make it seem like it's good.
It's floral, but smooth. It's like a Michelob Ultra with a ground up hop in it.
No one's checking it in
Floral.
and
I like
saying
floral.
anything.
I like floral for this.
I said what I said. I'm just trying to find what other
It's
people
refreshing.
said.
It's light tasting. I do like it. How about we give it a rating on a scale of 0 to 10?
I'm going to go like 7, 8.
7, 8.
I'm gonna go straight 7.5.
I want to give it higher just because of the low alcohol. I love that.
I'm gonna go 7, right in between you two.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's nice. And what was the ABV again?
4 point something.
That's real low.
4.8.
Yeah, that's why I like it. Crusher, baby.
I'm drunk.
No, you're not.
I'm from other things though. I drank a lot. I drank before I got here. I drank when I was painting the
Oh
trim.
my God! Speaking of being drunk, since I was up there in Germantown, or I was in Frederick, then went to Damascus and dropped off the trailer and shit. In Damascus, they roll up the sidewalks in that town about 7 p.m.
They roll what?
Roll up the sidewalks. Everything's fucking closed. Everything's closed in the town. There's bars. I mean, no. It's a dry town. They don't sell alcohol in the town. There's a couple bars, but they close super fucking early. Mm-hmm. It's so fucking annoying. So we have to go up to Germantown. You ever been there?
No.
I've been to Germantown once or twice.
Germantown, Maryland. We go to this Mexican place every time.
In Germantown. What the fuck?
It's called Senor Tequilas.
Wow, that is the whitest Mexican
Oh well, this place
restaurant name ever.
This place is full Mexican. There's Mexicans.
It's
in
called
there.
what again?
Senor Tequila.
Yeah, there's like Mexicans in there, hammered drunk with their family, and like a kid asleep on their shoulder.
Yeah,
That type of Mexican
yeah.
place. And they do this thing where people order like 6 shots, and they bring it out on a bull, and then they come out with like drums and
That's
sparklers.
awesome. So
and
they're
this-
really partying.
And this person wearing a giant sugar skull on their head.
Festive.
Ah!
Festive.
And it's like, bah, bah, bah,
What's
bah.
this place called?
Senor Tequilas, and they come
Senor
out,
Tequila.
and they come out. It's like a huge fanfare if you
It's
order
a
this thing
birthday
of
ceremony.
Or if you order
Or
these 6 shots.
six shots,
The dude I was with was like, how do we get them to do that? He was so drunk, just being like, can we please, we need them to do that. Like, how do we get them to do that? And he's like, it's on the secret menu.
I think
we
I-
had this gay Mexican waiter. He's like, it's on the secret menu. Let me get it for you.
Oh my God!
Have you got it?
Whoa.
Pinche shooters. No,
This is the
just-
place. That's it.
Dude.
You got it?
No, it's not. It's the
That's
bull.
literally what he described.
That's
yeah.
it. The guy with the sugar skull comes
And
out
the
with
bull.
the bull.
The skull is cool.
Pinche shooters. It's a secret menu. Meet our new Pinche shooters. Available 4-6-10 shooters El
And I
Torito
swear
or
to
El
God,
Avion.
People are ordering these fucking things so much that they're filling that bowl up with the or you can get a plane or a bull. That's right. There's a plane, and yeah, this place is insane.
I got to get one of those sugar
I
skulls.
want beans on my fries.
This place is great, and dude, yeah, we were the only white people in there.
It seems really resort, but they must have a lot of Mexicans.
But we were there, and I swear to God, people were ordering that bull and plane with the shots so much that they were going out, da, 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 making this loud ass noise with the sugar skull. They must have been going back there, filling up 6 more shots and going,
Yeah,
Stretching
all
it.
right, here we go.
and going right the fuck back out. And it was so loud.
It's like that. It's like in a movie. Oh, I hate my life.
Yeah, I was like,
Tequila.
I was like, they have people, like 5 or 6 people on staff right now that are just walking back and forth, playing the drums, clapping, and delivering shots. At one point, we counted. There was 14 people that brought shots to this table. 14 people came out like in a train, like going, to drop off shots for some kid's birthday.
But then they all just go back and keep doing what they're doing and just.
It never stopped. And then like they get these shots, and you can tell they're like it's like some like 8-year-old's birthday, and it's like a bunch of blacked out Mexican kids.
Hey, Mike, what's Google today? What is today? What's going on with that image?
We have Mother's Day 2025. It's a flower.
All right, now what do y'all think about this? I think for like 5 years in a row, Google has failed to make anything out of Easter. Easter. They've done nothing. Regular logo for Easter. That is an obvious that Google hates Christianity.
They avoid religious iconography.
No, they've done it
doodles.
before, right? Am I crazy?
No, it does
Maybe
not
something
typically
else?
create a doodle.
Like you said,
Ramadan
they
or something?
They don't do Easter.
They avoid
They don't.
it.
They don't. Which I think is weird.
Well, they said they avoid religious stuff.
Maybe they do, but I could have sworn they'd done like Ramadan or something like that.
No way.
And so
Wait.
they don't do religious stuff. Why? Like they've never done Hanukkah. They've never done anything like that. They've never done.
I don't know. I'm sure that anything Jewish they've probably done. They've probably done all that.
Yes, Google has used Jewish art and themes in its doodles to celebrate Jewish holidays and cultural
So what the fuck are they
figures.
talking about?
We talked about it all
my-
day, man. We talked about it earlier.
Stop.
Kanye can't have the Hail Hitler song,
Yeah.
but Lil Nas X can have the I love Satan, I
Dude,
love Satan. Hail him.
Blasphemy is so accepted. You
weird.
can make fun of that religion.
Holy
As
blasphemy.
long as you don't make fun of the Jews, you're good.
Pretty much. That's why we never make fun of the Jews.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening, folks. We're delivering you the real news here.
Yeah, that's what you get when you come here. Real live stuff.
Come on, man.
Oh, really, dude?
Yeah, I did.
Trying to think of what else happened. Oh, this is gay. I got this in my notes, but it's gay. I'll talk about it anyway. Did you hear about that Descendants movie with the? Is that what it's called?
Sinners.
No. What? the new Marvel movie?
Oh, Thunderbolts.
Oh my
That's
god.
a big one.
No, fuck Dave Harbour.
Or no, is it called Thunderbolts with an asterisk?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Thunderbolts with an asterisk. Have you heard what they did with this movie?
Yeah, it's like the villains are pretending to be the new Avengers or
Yeah,
something.
they changed the name to the New Avengers.
Uh-huh.
They changed the name of the movie. That's why it's called Thunderbolts with an asterisk. And they did this thing where like all the movie posters and billboards said Thunderbolts with an asterisk. Then the first weekend of the movie came out, and then they changed it all. Like they went around and physically changed the posters to New Avengers and stuff. Like it's kind
So
of like
that's what the asterisk is about?
yeah, it's kind of like a spoiler for the movie. But I was like, well, anyone who gave a fuck about what is it called?
Thunderbolts, yeah.
Yeah, has already seen it in the first weekend. And
Yeah.
and now people are going to want to go see it because
Dude.
like, oh, it's a New Avengers. I'll go see that.
That's funny because
genius marketing.
Yeah, that's really genius, and it's pretty fascinating to me because for Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds said that they were going to call it something completely different, And then after the first week,
Yeah, they couldn't do that. Yeah.
they were going to do that
Yeah.
shit, and then they didn't. But now they're kind of trying it with Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I remember them saying that, but I didn't make that.
They were going to call it like Buddy Cop 1 or something. And
Man, there's no black guys on this cast. They're gonna get in trouble. Harrison Ford's in it. He's dying.
oh, so he's
right?
I actually just saw that new Captain America. Stole it, but I did watch it.
Damn, Logan Paul's in it, huh?
Where? Oh, Wyatt Russell. Yeah. Look at Lewis Pullman,
Who's that?
Bucky.
the guy looking like he's got a bolo tie on, looking
Who
like
is
John
Flo-
Travolta in
whoever
Pulp
Florence
Fiction.
Pugh is a nice lady.
Florence
Oh,
Pugh's
yeah,
from
yeah.
Midsummer.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she's a nice lady. Well,
She's
I hate her
nice.
then. I
She's
hate
like
her.
Lady
in
Gaga.
I hate her in Midsummer. She's an insufferable cunt.
Yeah, I
It's not her
watched.
fault.
I watched that new Captain America
They do all
with
that stuff.
with Harrison Ford, and he's literally the only good actor in it. I
And
was
what?
like, there's a new Captain America where Captain America's not in it, and only the black guy Captain America's in it. And Harrison Ford is like the main bad guy who becomes the Red Hulk, and he legitimately is the only good actor in the whole movie.
So they're going to go through every actor as villains in these movies.
Maybe.
What are they going to do? Like, remember Jake Gyllenhaal was in a Spider-Man or something?
Yeah, he was
You're like, I like Jake
Mysterio.
Gyllenhaal. He's a bad guy. But so they're going to do that with everybody? Steve Buscemi going to be a bad guy one day?
That'd be cool.
He's
You
a
could do
bad
it.
guy every day. Nucky Thompson.
I don't know what that is.
The guy who grinds his friend in a meat grinder.
Is that from the show
Boardwalk
with the 3 and 1
Empire.
oil?
No, that's from Fargo. Oh no, he gets ground up.
Yeah, I guess that's your friend there in the meat
But he's
grinder,
such an
is what she
asshole
says.
to the guy who tries to hire him for a simple job.
He's such an asshole
He
to
kills his
everyone.
wife.
Yeah, well, the big guy kills his wife because she wouldn't shut up.
How does it end for her? Because she keeps getting herself knocked out for a minute, and then
Well, it doesn't show her death. You just show her her laying there in a pool of blood at one point, and he's like watching TV, eating cereal, and he's like, "What happened to her?" He's like, "She wouldn't shut up."
Nah.
that movie is so like.
What movie is that?
Fargo. Probably in the top 10.
I have a Blu-ray if you want to borrow.
Have you seen it?
It's been too long. Can't think of anything from it. I should see it again.
That's a top 10. That was funny.
Really good.
How could you describe the guy? He was funny looking.
He is funny
And
looking.
the funny thing is, multiple people, when they're like looking for a description of this guy, they describe him as funny looking.
Talk about
It's
Steve Buscemi.
This is Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Like, how would you describe him? He's like, he is funny looking.
funny looking fella.
And that's the brothers, right? Who directed that?
Yeah, yeah, Coen Brothers. Top tier shit. And I lived with Mike when he saw, what's the dude movie?
The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski. And it happened to Mike. It happened to Mike.
Dude, I keep
All
trying.
their movies are
I've tried to show my wife that movie like 3 times. It never takes. But like, I'm just trying to. Like, it's a good fucking movie. Like,
It's-
this should
it's
be
a hard one
interesting.
to
But
take.
nah, I guess it's not.
Dude, No Country for Old
That's
Men.
like her showing you Friday. You're like, I don't like this.
Yeah. Dude, it's so awkward when people bring up Friday on my other podcast because I legitimately think that is the corniest.
Oh, I love that movie.
It is corny.
It's
It is
good,
corny.
but it's camp. It's like
It is
black
fucking
campy.
corny, dude.
Black campy.
It is the corniest shit
You
ever.
like dodgeball?
I guess I like some corny shit. Yeah, I did.
They go,
yeah,
wait, before
yeah,
you
you're
get
right. Ben
too far
Stiller is
away
pretty
from-
corny. Yeah,
No Country for Old Men. Coen
Who be
Brothers.
Halloween? It could always go back to.
yeah,
Who be
that is corny.
Halloween?
That is corny.
No Country for Old Men.
What about it?
Grips you.
Yeah.
If you watch that movie and it doesn't grip you, you need to just stick to watching like Aladdin
Wiggles.
and Bambi and the Wiggles and Teletubbies
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff because that's where you
Yeah, that's like what
that's
they call
your
it.
Q zone right there.
That's like what do they call it? A benchmark or a litmus test for if you're not fucking retarded.
Or if you watch There Will Be Blood and you're
Yeah.
not, and you don't like it, then you need to just stick to
But
Fast and Furious.
How are you going to explain to your wife that rug really tied the room together? How you going to do that?
I don't. You don't try.
You don't try.
You just say, "Well, that was art."
He said,
Does anybody care about the rules?
He said I
You
could
know?
take any rug in that place. He said I could take any rug in the place.
Yeah.
I love that.
Does he end up getting a little good deal in the end? He gets a little bit of what he wants.
Big Lebowski is such a good,
Can't remember the ending.
so funny.
They go to the old guy's house. They get him out of the wheelchair.
The
he,
fat guy fucks the whole thing up on the drop, and he's like, "Nah, fuck it. Let's just go play. Let's just go bowling, dude."
He fucks everything up.
Yeah.
And then what happens
Wait,
to
who's
the Germans all get beat up and Steve Buscemi dies.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the Germans all they go away. There's a final showdown in the parking lot of the bowling alley. What happens?
That's one of those movies I put on to fall asleep, so I don't really remember what happens at the end.
Yeah,
That's bad that we know
couldn't
it's
tell
so
you the ending.
prolific, but don't know how it ends. That's like, oh no, I could explain Pulp Fiction from start to end, but
Is the very sneaky guy from Mr. Deeds in that movie, or am I thinking of Kingpin, or is it both movies?
no, yeah, I am the Jesus.
Yeah, isn't he also in Kingpin? I'm probably making that up. He's not.
Kingpin's an awful movie.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good because it does
That's a good movie.
too much of the main character not getting the
Bill Murray and
It's not as good as their others. It's like it's
Wait,
the
what's
that's
same-
another
What's
brothers
King's
movie,
Farley
right?
Brothers,
It's
right?
another brothers, yeah.
I don't like Kingpin at all.
I think Ricky Stenicki's better than that one.
I love Ricky Stenicki. Really good.
That movie's great.
John
leaving?
Cena.
No, I'm just putting these off my head. They hurt. I can never find a good position.
Yeah, all good. We're probably wrapping soon anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it Christmas time? We wrapping?
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. I'm fucking tired. I have not slept.
I need to eat food.
We got to get Jack to bed. It's all good because it is.
It's Daddy's favorite show. It's
And
Daddy's
Diddy
favorite
is getting
show.
gray. I saw the court drawings. He's got gray little beard.
His trial has started.
Yeah. You want to see the court drawing?
Yeah. And the stakes have never been higher because they actually say if
Is there a
Diddy
photo?
loses this court case, he's got to change his name from Diddy to Definitely. Stole that from somebody.
Okay, here's how he's looking in for real times. Because we're not getting any photos, but
What
here's
the fuck? Yeah, that looks crazy.
weight loss and gray.
Look at
Diddy
that. Look at that
Combs
scale.
appeared dramatically different in a recent court sketch from hearing related to his ongoing legal case. Music executive. That's what you're calling him now?
They probably
currently awaiting
put touch
trial.
of gray in there. You know, the lawyers are like, it'll look better if you look stressed.
No, that's a court drawing. I mean, that's straight up art. Get that.
Yeah, why they got to go so abstract with it?
Yeah, court drawings used to be a little more black and gray, a little more charcoal to the paper. This
Or
is
just realistic, at least. This is a cartoon.
He's in his convict. This is pretty crazy. So, a stark contrast to his usual public image: gray hair, full gray beard, and slimmer frame. Of course,
They haven't been given to this just for men.
Mhm. Yeah.
Diddy sat with his attorney Mark Anglifo during the proceedings, which were closed to cameras.
Man, every now and then I'll play a song on the radio because, like, you're not really supposed to play Diddy anymore. I don't really care. But every now and then I'll play a song and be like, I totally forgot Diddy was even on this song. A recent example, you know that song Jump by, no, it's called Pass the Cavassier by Busta Rhymes? Diddy is on that. I was like, fuck, Diddy's on this. Don't this hit make my people want to jump?
You just play that song.
Yeah, that song is great, right?
Holy shit. Yeah.
Don't this hit make my people want to jump?
Did that come out in like 2002 or something?
Probably.
Let me look it up.
That was
There's a
big one.
lot of songs that he's done that he's had. So, like, yeah, man, you got a lot. You got-
Ones that I don't like to see go are Shake Your Tail Feather.
Dude,
There it is. Murphy
dude, I
Lee,
need
Shake
to-
Your Tail Feather.
Yes, yes.
I'll tell you anytime any song came out in 2002. Pass the Cavassier.
Dude, that was nice. Yeah.
Nasty Girl, Notorious B.I.G., Come With Me.
More money, more problems. That is Puff Daddy.
Yeah, that's older than
It's crazy, right?
that's older than Pass the Cavassier. Hold on.
Yeah, that's real old. Yeah, that's like, what do you think? 95?
I was gonna say 94.
Yeah.
He's on Hate Me Now. You can hate me now, but I won't stop
Bum Bum Bum.
now.
Remember Bum Bum Bum?
Man,
Life.
now.
It's on Life After Death. 97.
Oh, even later.
When did Ready to Die come out?
Do you remember B2K Bump Bump Bump?
No.
Bump Bump Bump. You don't remember that one?
Ready to Die was 94. I just mixed them up.
Ah.
But no, I don't remember. Bump, bump, bump.
The booty go.
Bump 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 is right there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Bump, bump,
African
bump.
Boy and B2K featuring P Diddy. He just said, "Yo, I'm gonna put you on. It's you and you featuring you, but
I'll be
featuring
missing
me."
you. And how about the one, the D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, and then just put that in there, the I, the D, it's Diddy. Do you remember that one?
Hell yeah. The Missing You one, I had this buddy in high school that
I'll
loved
be
that
missing
song.
That is a good one. He just paid Sting for that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about that.
Dun, 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 dun. Is that the one?
I'm sorry I killed you. I'm sorry I put a hit on you.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to do something with it. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Diddy.
Yeah, in his butthole.
Ah.
Do you think he's just hanging out in a small cell?
Yeah, his
Not-
asshole is definitely hanging out. Full prolapse anus.
If I was him, I'd be fucking getting used to, like, I mean, things that you do in prison to get ready. You start fisting yourself. You start with it. You start with.
No, you get an inflatable butt plug.
You can't get that in prison.
Yeah, you
You
got
to get ready for prison.
No, he's in his cell getting emaciated and gray. He needs to start with this knuckle.
emaciated gray.
By the second week, maybe get
Mike,
here.
he is way past that. He's
He-
already been pounded. Why is he putting a finger in his ass?
He's not in there
He's
with
in
the
some safety
with the
social
savages.
cell.
He's not in there with the savages, guys. Is
Not
he?
yet. Not till he gets sentenced.
I don't think we know anything that's going on in there.
We don't know, but we can assume. Because you don't go to Gen Pop till you sentence.
So he's emaciated gray now. I try to say I'm sorry. What's that? What's
He's
that Macy Gray
Macy
song?
Gray.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a Macy Gray, dude.
Try to say goodbye and I choke.
Try
Wrap
to
it up. I'll sing it. Try to walk away, but I stumble.
Tried to say
Oh,
don't
I
put your
try
dick
to
in my
hide
mouth,
it.
but I choked.
I swear.
I didn't remember the next words.
My something when you're here.
My world crumbles when you are not near.
That is a good song.
That
Try
it? Is
to
that it?
Say goodbye and I choke.
Try to walk away and I stumble.
Or to try to hide it. It's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near.
Did we name that?
I
Did
wasn't-
we nail that?
We did.
I
We
wouldn't
did.
Is that what
nailed
that's called? I mean, is that the words? My
Those are
world
definitely the
crumbles?
words. Definitely the words.
Damn. How did I
Let's
pull
hear
that?
her say it real quick.
2003.
So hot too, right?
What year?
So hot.
What's the name of the song, dude? What's the song called?
I remember when I worked in the physical therapy.
She looks like someone is going to chop your wiener off when she opens her mouth on it.
I used to have a patient when I was in physical therapy. Her name was Macy Green. I used to be like, there used to be a singer named Macy Gray.
She'd
She was like, no. I was like, okay.
Michael.
That really might be my favorite movie because every time you say that, it just makes me laugh. Michael Bolton.
Her face. She's like, oh my God.
That is the funniest movie of all time. That's better than The Big Lebowski. It's just so funny in such a subtle way. My God. Love that movie.
I love when this. I've always said it a million times, but the neighbor dude, when he says, he's like, I kind of get this feeling she's cheating on me. And the neighbor's like, yeah, man, I get that feeling too.
Yeah.
Dude. If
Yeah.
somebody said that to me, I'd be like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I love that
I
guy's
grab
career.
him by the grundle and say, what do you know?
Yeah. Yeah. He says, I get the feeling she's the kind of girl who just.
I love that guy's career because he literally has like 3 things. He was like a sidekick character on the Drew Carey show. Anyone watch the
That
Drew
probably
Carey
paid
show?
him $1 billion.
And then he was also the who wants to get a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing these bad boys
Oh, yeah,
in
Sheila
Napoleon
or-
Dynamite.
Rex Kwando.
He's Rex Kwando,
I come
and he's
home to
also
Sheila
this
every
guy.
night.
He's also with the
You
Office
think
Space
I'm less of
neighbor.
a man because I go to jail every night?
Yeah.
Forget about it.
So he's barely noticed on the street. He's got 3 great royalties always coming in.
Office
I would love to
Space.
have a career like that.
Peter, check out Channel 9.
Yeah. Watch your cornhole, man.
Hell no, man. I think I might kick someone's ass talking
Yeah,
like
but you
that.
get your ass kicked. You say something like that.
Reckon you might get your ass kicked saying something like that.
I reckon you might.
Anyone ever say you got a case of the Mondays?
No.
Hell no, man.
Hell no, man. All right, roll it.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Oh, really, dude?
Do I gotta hit something? I forget. What do I do? There it is. It's the sound of Africa.
Hey, everybody have a great week. Talk to your sponsor. Ask them what needs to be done in your life. New King Kong movie 2026. We'll see you next
All right.
week.
White Lotus.
Oh yeah, Uncle Rico's on it. The point out of my.
All right, we're out of here. We're out of here.